There's nothing more powerful than the voice of the people, especially when corrupt cops are involved. In the first case, these officers thought they could push around civilians and get away with it, but they quickly learned otherwise.
You understand me?
Sir, I am not saying...
Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, so stop it with your mouth.
Okay.
Stop it with your, for what, sir? For what, sir?
Okay.
Stop it with that bullshit. And realize the 3 vehicle and traffic law violations you committed.
Okay.
Okay? Do you understand me?
Yes,
I don't know
understand.
what planet you think you're on right now.
I'm not planning, sir. I'm here.
Planning? I said planet.
I say I'm
said
not
planet.
any, yeah, I'm not any planet.
And stay there.
This sucks.
Sorry about that.
Picked the wrong guy to honk at, obviously.
Pull over 5 feet. Do you understand me? Pull over.
Oh my god.
I have this on video in case you want to.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
In case you need to submit it to someone.
The Uber driver was only asking the reason for the stop, but the officer didn't like him asking anything at all. The tyrant came over soon and kept on with his aggressive and ruthless demeanor.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, send me your email. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll give you my card.
Now let me tell you something. The next time you do it again,
Okay.
you're getting your... Okay, what? You gonna let me finish?
Sir, I'm
Stop interrupting me.
Okay. Apologize. I'm sorry.
Well, who do you think you're talking to here?
Sir, I'm not saying nothing. I said
No, every time I open my mouth, you have something to say. When you're driving up my when I'm trying to park the car, and then you have to do something with your hands.
Sir, I just say...
I don't care what you have to say.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
People are allowed to park in this car,
Okay.
park their cars
Okay.
on the side of the street without your interference.
Okay, sir.
And then your opinion about what's going on.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Apologize.
Especially when the person you're doing it to are the police.
Okay, sir. I apologize.
I don't know where you're coming from or
I'm
where
not
you
coming
think
from, sir.
you're appropriate in doing that.
Okay.
It's not the way it works.
Okay, sir.
How long have you been in this country?
Almost 2 years.
Jerry had no regard for the driver and the passengers sitting behind him as he continued to shout at him. It's really sad to see how these cops act once they have the power.
Almost how long?
2 years.
2 years. I got news for you, and use this lesson. Remember this in the future. Don't ever do that again.
Okay.
The only reason you're not in handcuffs going to jail and getting summonses in the precinct is because I have things to do.
Okay.
That's the only reason that's not happening. Because this isn't important enough for me. You're not important enough. Don't ever do that again. Are you a fare?
Yes.
You're a fare.
Yes.
And this guy is taking time out of your day for his vehicle and traffic violations.
Sure.
Thank you. Can you take that plate number, please?
I have his plate.
Okay, thank you so much.
Well, thankfully, the passengers made a video of this verbalist, and soon the video became very popular. Soon after this, the detective was stripped of his badge and gun and was placed on desk duty. Moreover, he was also removed from the FBI's Elite Joint Terrorism Task Force. Well, if you think this cop was extreme, the actions of these next cops will leave you stunned.
Put your hands.
What are you doing? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
In June 2020, several officers from the Valdosta Police Department responded to a call from a drugstore employee that a person was harassing customers outside. The cops soon approached the area and found 47-year-old Antonio Smith walking down. They approached him and, without asking for identification, quickly escalated the situation.
Suspicious activity, man.
Suspicious activity? Where about?
They said they got someone.
View that camera.
I told them what I was doing.
Oasis Signs right here next to the El
I
Rodeo.
told them what I was doing. I was waiting for my sister to Western Union me some money. I always go there and get Western Union, and they know me.
Hey, you got your ID on you?
Yes, I got my ID. What are you guys doing?
We're out here investigating suspicious activity,
Well,
sir.
I'm not doing anything. I've been around cameras, so I ain't been doing nothing.
All right. So what were you doing over there at the Walgreens?
Waiting for Western Union. Call my sister right now. She's in Florida. You have a cell phone? Call her. Don't
Call
try me
who?
like this. Call my sister in Florida. Don't do this. What are you doing? Oh my God! What are you doing?
Put your hands behind your back like you're told. Put your
What
hands.
are you doing? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, please.
As the officer was trying to talk to him, one tyrant officer came up and slammed him to the ground without even asking him anything. It was later revealed that he was not the person called for, and the cops had the wrong man. The other person also had a warrant out for his arrest and was roaming around the street.
It's showing anything. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God, you broke my wrist. Oh my God.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he might be broke.
Oh Jesus. Oh my God. 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 Oh Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, hold on, relax.
Please.
Hold on.
Oh.
Put this arm up over your head. Back up. Put this arm up over your head. Like this. Sit up here.
Yeah, there you go.
Roll over on this side.
Roll over.
Oh Lord.
What did you guys arrest me for?
You have a warrant for your arrest, please.
Hey, this was the other guy. The guy with the warrants over there.
Oh, what injury?
Huh? No, there's two different people. Because they pointed this guy out to me.
Okay, I got
That's him.
Smith was injured so badly that he suffered a broken wrist. He was laying on the ground in pain, and that's when the officers realized they had apprehended the wrong person.
No,
That's the other guy.
the other guy is over there. They pointed out two different people.
Okay.
They got the guy with a warrant. This guy, I had just got contact with him.
I thought this was one with a warrant.
No, that's why I was trying to. No, because there's two different people. That's why I was trying to figure out if I had missed something. He told him to put his hands behind his back. Because they pointed this guy out too. The people at the store pointed him out also.
Why didn't you tell me something? I thought he was the one with the warrant.
No, well, I thought I had missed something. He told him to put his hands behind his back. That's why I thought I had missed something. Because it's two different people. Because they just pointed this guy out to me.
Who did? In reference to what?
Reference to whatever was going on over there. They said this is the guy, but apparently there's another guy over there too. Because the lady.
They wanted CT on him as well?
I don't know. I hadn't even asked. They just said right there, right there, right there.
All of this could have been avoided if the corrupt officer hadn't just gone right in and tried to handcuff him. Smith was telling the truth from the beginning, but these tyrants just wouldn't believe him.
So confused. Wait.
Okay, so
He's not the one with the warrant?
no. Apparently he has a warrant. So whenever they were talking to him, Swore said, "Hey, come over here and see if there's another guy," because that guy said, "Hey, there's another guy also." So when I walk on the side of the store, people are there like, that guy. I was like, "Hey, he's walking through the red roof end." So I thought this was the guy that they were calling about, because he said, because that guy said he's not the one that had to call him. He said it was this guy. So whenever he was walking down, I was like, all right, well, I went back to go grab my car, and I got him stopped here. And then he was like, "Hey, put your hands on me back," and I thought that I had missed something.
House 29 East Lavender.
Oh, God.
Get his ID and stuff?
Yeah.
You drunk?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
And just like that, the officers released him from the handcuffs, but they still had no remorse on their faces. They didn't even call an ambulance for him, as he just walked away from the scene like nothing happened.
You said what, man?
As I was getting ready to put my hands behind my back, he forcefully picked me up.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Probably good.
We're going to come in there. I guess if you want to cancel with them, you can. Or
You want it back in your pocket? Or?
here, put your pocket. He explained to you what was happening, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I heard the whole thing.
Okay. Right. You don't want to wait for the EMS? No. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
The cops also left the scene, and just a few months after this incident, Mr. Smith filed a civil rights lawsuit against the police department and the city, demanding $700,000 in damages. The city offered him $350,000 for a settlement, and it's for Mr. Smith to accept or decline. These tyrants made a huge mistake, but even that fades away in front of what this officer did.
So tell me to shut up and don't scream at me. I thought you even
In March 2023, State Trooper Michael Harbin was on his usual patrol route when he saw a car speeding by and immediately conducted a traffic stop.
grab life insurance with us? No what? I mean, I can pull it up, but the law requires you to have it. Yeah, pull it up. Look, where's the stop? Give me the speed.
The woman driving the vehicle was identified as Jessica, and she acted calm through the initial proceedings. However, suddenly the officer started to act aggressively and completely lost his composure when Jessica confronted him for his behavior.
When I got behind you, you were doing 165.
Oh, I wasn't. At one time. And then my car pulled right
Listen to me, listen to me. If you keep lying to me,
I'm not lying to you. There's no license.
where's your insurance?
You have my insurance.
Where's it at?
Check, I mean,
Listen to me, the law requires you to provide it,
why are you
not for me.
Why are you screaming?
Because you're not giving it to me, so now you're going to get a ticket for it, okay?
The law does not provide you to scream at me at all.
It gives me the authorized to do it, though. Yes, it does.
Nobody has the authorization to scream at somebody, sir.
Look and listen to me.
I've never heard in my life.
Shut up and listen to me.
Don't tell me to shut up, sir. Don't tell me to shut up and don't scream at me. I'm not doing anything.
Shut up!
Okay. Okay.
Speeding, seatbelt, hair cover.
Michael got the documents he needed and returned to his police cruiser to write her a ticket. This should have been the end of this stop, but the trooper had some other sinister ideas.
Alright, listen, you are received some citation for speeding. Insurance. So what? Listen to me, this is your traffic stop. What you need to do is this is right here, you can read them. I'm explaining it to them. I'm required to. Right here, if you don't be quiet, you can go to jail. How's that?
Are you going to take me to jail for what? Stop trying to... You're not doing this. You're not doing this. What are you doing? Why am I going to jail for?
Get out the fucking...
Your problem.
Get out, right now. Get out. 3. I'm about to tase you. 3. 2.
For what?
Disorderly conduct. Get out.
Are you kidding me? My car is running.
Sing arrest right now. Put it in
My
park.
car is running. Crazy asshole. What are you doing?
This vicious was unnecessary, and Michael should have left by handing her the citation. However, he was not in his senses and kept on escalating the matter.
Get the fuck.
What, are you going to shoot me?
33 on me, yeah?
The fuck?
Poor Jessica was forcefully removed from her car without any reason and was brutally tased by the trooper. He then proceeded to handcuff her as she kept crying. The poor lady had no idea what had went wrong, and she couldn't even ask anybody for help. Jessica seemed to be in a tough situation, and that's when the trooper started to explain his actions. It was obvious that she had broken no laws whatsoever, and the cop was just taking his frustrations out on her.
Have a seat. You don't listen unless I raise my voice, apparently.
I'm not your child.
You're entitled to what?
I said I'm not your child.
I don't give a. You don't want to listen to me. It's going to happen that way. So now you can go to jail for disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and public profanity right there.
You cussed me. Car's running.
I don't give a if it's running or not.
Now you want to cuss.
Major mouth. Doing the damn listen on one side.
My major mouth is him. Why don't you play back the video cam, the body cam, and just be done with it?
Hold on. You don't tell me my job, man.
You just asked me what my mouth was. You just asked me a question.
Have I raised my voice? Have I yelled at you? No, ma'am. I'm a supervisor. Let me explain this.
Okay.
Bring it down. I didn't bring it up.
He's got his radio on, there's speakers on.
Today's not the day.
I can't hear you.
The trooper didn't stop there, as moments later, backup also arrived and they started to search her car. Once again, it was beyond understanding why she was being subjected to such treatment. The trooper also started explaining the arrest to his fellow, and he still wasn't making any sense.
She wanted to argue with me about she wasn't seeing the car in front of her was doing a lot faster and all this other crap, and I'm trying to talk to her and she just kept interrupting me. Yeah, you ain't entitled to raise your voice. I'm entitled to do anything to hold my team. And she kept saying I said, shut up. And she, oh my God, I'm getting my camera. I said, get the camera. I'll be back shortly. So I wrote her 4 violations. Came back trying to explain them to her. She tried to rip the damn ticket out of my head. I was like, oh, yeah, don't you worry about it. Causing a scene.
Y'all good? Y'all really come like that?
Nah, I got to do it. I got to take it out. I was going to originally take her to jail for the dang tag now. So it's right in her ticket. I didn't write that ticket yet. I just wrote the other 4. Now that's my 5th one. And she said I'm not getting legal here, but I'm not for sure. I think it is.
Well, this cop might have been bad, but the next one took things up a notch.
This morning she was itching all over.
Yes, sir. Sir. Sir, can I help you? How can I help you, sir?
You can go back to work. That's what I pay you to do, isn't it?
What's that?
Go back to work.
I'm sorry, no, you're trespassing right now. That's why I'm asking you what you're doing.
Trespassing on public property that I pay for?
Yes.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Yes. You can also take this.
Officer David Laird escalated the simple situation by approaching him and arresting him without any reason. Barry had no clue what was happening as he was on public property.
Yes, you can't take this. We find out who you are. Okay.
So what is it you're doing back here?
Hey guys.
Your phone is perfectly fine.
Hey
and
guys,
it's on still. See that?
Go ahead and call.
Step over here. We're talking to you. So step over here and tell us what you're doing back here. This is private property, and that's why we're asking you.
How can a police department be private property?
You have an ID with you.
How can a police department be
You have an
private
ID
property?
with you, sir.
Ma'am, did you turn my phone off?
You got a...
That's a violation of my First Amendment.
The cops had already made several violations of his rights as Officer David went to physically move him away. The officer kept asking him questions, only making the situation worse for him.
What's your full name and date of birth? What's your full name and date of birth?
Can I please talk to a supervisor?
What's your full name and date of birth?
You guys are working on getting a lawsuit. Can you
So listen, you're fixing to be arrested for failure to ID if you don't identify yourself.
That's a secondary charge. What's the primary
Do you understand?
charge? What's the primary
Do you
charge?
understand?
What's the primary charge, sir?
What is your name and date of birth?
Sir, what's the primary charge?
You are being detained right
I'm not
now.
going to answer anything. If I'm detained, then I don't have to talk to you. I like my lawyer, please.
Thank you.
And if I'm not detained, I'm free to go.
What is your name and date of birth then?
I like my attorney, please.
Pat him down, make sure he doesn't have any weapons on him.
Officer David was on a power trip as he instructed his fellow cops to illegally search him. However, soon after, a sergeant came out alone and Officer David was about to be taken to the cleaners.
He's back here walking by the units recording.
He's just recording the units?
Yeah. So he's just detained right now. I'll cut him loose, I don't mind, but...
First Amendment right, sir?
Huh?
Yeah, he's one of those. Really?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
No sign restricting me from coming back here, sir. Excuse me, sir, you the supervisor?
So.
You guys gonna let me go now?
Yeah, we'll let you go. Let's take him and walk him over there.
Can you please make sure my phone is still on? If you turn off my phone, I'll be filing a lawsuit against you for violating my First Amendment rights. That phone
Let's
is
take him
my
over.
record.
Cuffs off.
Can you please get my phone first? I want my phone to record this.
What do you need him?
That is my
I
official
said let's
record.
walk
You
him
cannot
over.
interfere with my First Amendment right. Please bring my phone back. Make sure it's turned off.
I don't know who that was.
Please record them taking my cuffs off. Ma'am? Please record them taking my handcuffs off.
The sergeant took no time to order his release, and Barry was now all over the tyrant officer. However, the cop had no remorse for his actions and never apologized for detaining an innocent individual.
You gonna calm the down next time?
Oh, I'm very calm. I'm always calm.
You ran up and grabbed me, threw handcuffs on me for First Amendment.
I don't know what you're back here for.
You just got yourself in a world of...
Go ahead.
You don't need to know what I'm back here for.
Yeah.
What did I do, sir? What was your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I had committed a crime, was about to commit a crime, or had just committed a crime?
You're standing
What was
around
it?
walking back here recording us in our unit.
Oh, so that's against the law? Recording you is against the law. Did you hear that, guys? This was Officer... Sorry, what's your name and badge number?
David Laird.
Sorry?
David Laird.
Good, I'm going to get to know it very well.
Okay.
You'll be listed in the lawsuit.
You have that card for that other one?
Yeah. You're still up there in the front?
Yeah.
You're already starting to cover up. I need everyone's badge. I need no. I'm pretty long for you to stay.
So we need fences back here. You have your card? Or the card?
Yeah.
No, they're waiting over here so I can go to them.
Officer David calmly left the scene as if nothing had happened. However, Barry was not going to calm down so easily as he kept following these cops demanding some accountability.
I need the lieutenant out here, or I need the chief of police out here. You guys are not just going to walk away from this. I'm sorry. That officer fucked up big time. Where is he? Where's he or she? Sir, you look like a sergeant. Can you please come over here and talk to me? They're running away, guys, like a bunch of scared rats because they know they just stepped in it big time. Now they're just completely ignoring me. You guys are going to pay a lot for this. The city of South Padre Island is going to have to pay for this. Who's coming out to talk to me? Who's coming out to talk to me? They're all trying to ignore me, you guys. They're all trying to ignore me. They know they just stepped in it big time. Who's coming out to talk to me, sir? Who's coming out to talk to me?
I don't know, man. I just got here.
Okay, well, you just got here. Now you're in it too. Name and badge number. You should have stopped that officer. I warned him. I warned him that he was fucking up.
5'9". Yeah.
That's your badge number?
Oh, no.
Surprisingly, no officer came out to even have a conversation with him as they considered themselves too entitled to be held accountable. However, Barry soon decided to file a lawsuit against Officer David in the city. As of now, the lawsuit is under proceedings, but we can only hope that he gets the justice he deserves, along with a hefty compensation. However, this isn't the last time a police officer got some poetic karma.
The camera. 1.
Whoa.
2.
Don't shoot
3.
me.
You're under arrest.
Whoa.
On June 15, 2016, a First Amendment auditor was just covering a public parking lot of the police department and municipal court in South Carolina when a police officer came over to confront him.
How are you today?
What's your name and badge number?
I'm Corporal Shroud at the Greer Police Department. How are you?
I'm all right.
Okay. Is there any reason why you're videotaping? I'm just curious. You're not in any kind of trouble. There's nothing here other than we got called and told that you were walking around the parking lot. So, any particular reason for it? No, you're not going to answer? So we're just going to have a stare off because I'm recording you and you're recording me? Is that what we're going to do? Do you have your ID on you?
Have I done anything wrong?
Well, you're recording a suspicious activity, which puts this into a category of suspicious activity, which means in Terry versus Ohio, I can detain you until I can determine or deny that there's no criminal
Terry
activity.
v. Ohio says suspicious activity is not enough for reasonable cause for ID.
The auditor, Mr. Valentine, was well versed in the law and refused to be intimidated by the officer. He kept on filming, which was his constitutional right, and kept ignoring the officer. However, the officer wasn't alone, as he was soon joined by a corporal.
There's already a call on it, so yes.
So suspicious activity, is that a felony or misdemeanor?
That's a misdemeanor.
No, it's not.
Yes, sir.
And I can't believe you just sat here and lied.
Yep. Go ahead and give me your ID.
Can you call your supervisor to the scene?
I am a supervisor.
I need another one.
Okay.
I need a lieutenant or somebody else.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go and do this type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I'm just curious.
I mean, hey.
Criminal activity, there's nothing to worry about.
So why are you asking for my ID then?
Because you're not answering me. And when you're not answering me, how do I know you're not filming this parking lot to come shoot it up?
It's called the Fifth Amendment, right?
So I can check on that if it's suspicious. And the part of that checking is to identify you. So if I get
It's suspicious, a felony or misdemeanor.
Even the officers knew deep down that the auditor was right, as he was making complete sense, but they didn't have the guts to accept the truth. Shortly after, a sergeant arrived and he kept escalating the matter.
Hi, sir. Again.
Name, badge number?
Sergeant Forrester, 301.
All right, how you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
Well, he contacted me. He wanted my ID for no reason, so I need a supervisor to let him know that, you know, without any crime being committed, I don't have to present my ID.
Well, he actually got a call on you.
Well, what crime have I committed?
Well, anytime somebody calls in and reports suspicious activity,
It's suspicious of felony or misdemeanor.
it's neither one. But he asked.
Oh, okay, thank you. So he said it was a misdemeanor. So now we have a conflict on which one it is.
Well, these cops may have been tyrants, but this sergeant was taking things to a whole new level.
We don't have a conflict at all. We have a conflict with
hold
the
on,
way you're acting,
whoa,
sir.
whoa.
Taping
whoa.
our parking lot in today's
Whoa.
day and age, that's fine.
Whoa.
That's fine. You ain't got to whoa nothing.
Whoa. What's your name and badge number?
My badge number is 201. It's
Whoa.
Lieutenant Holcomb.
Whoa.
HOLCOMBE. Now,
whoa.
let me have an ID.
This is the intimidation factor right here.
Have an ID, please.
What crime have I committed? What crime have I committed?
An ID.
What crime have I committed?
ID. You're gonna be failure to listen to a law enforcement officer ask you for an ID.
What crime have I committed?
An ID?
What crime have I committed?
Have you got an ID?
What crime have I committed?
Videotaping our parking lot and walking around the police
Is that a
department.
crime?
Yes, sir. Right now, in
It is.
the day and age that we're dealing with, yes, sir, it is a crime.
What crime have I committed today?
Anytime there's a suspicious person.
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
It's a. Let me see
Whoa,
your ID.
whoa.
You got the count of
Whoa.
three, or you're going to jail.
The sergeant was being incredibly aggressive, as he had no respect for Mr. Valentine. He kept threatening him with arrest, but the auditor was unfazed, as he knew his rights very well.
I see I got one hand on my camera.
One.
Whoa.
Two.
Don't shoot
three.
me.
You're under arrest.
Whoa.
Yes, you were.
The officers proceeded to handcuff him just for filming in public and refusing to give his ID, which he was again not legally required to do so. Soon the cops took him to the back of the police cruiser and snatched his phone. However, the camera was still on and we can hear the cops in the background.
Guess what? You're going to see the inside of the South Carolina jail. Right here.
There you go.
Like I heard you say something.
We got a call that was walking through the Century Insurance parking lot, our parking lot. I guess he filmed him when he drove by, so I got out and started talking to him. Wouldn't answer me at all. What's your name, guys? do anything wrong.
The only reason these cops came over was because of a call. It's bizarre to think how a 911 call made by any unknown person can have you in jail while you are breaking no laws.
And I told them, I said, they're Terry versus Ohio, now you're being suspicious, so I can detain you and I didn't see your ID. What crime have I committed? Didn't have an idea. It's probably going to be that guy. I'll look it up.
Do you think the same could be said for right now in advance of the possibility of something like this happening? These same
I'm the one
are very much there in the sense that we've got you as individuals
move from friendly conversation.
responsible, doing all we can to push back on these infringements on constitutional rights. Isn't that what's necessary now?
Private facility as well. What I'll do too is, because I don't know what's on the cell phone or what you're recording. I think that cell phone should go.
That would be a good idea.
He knows what you're doing.
That's a good idea. Get a talk with the Texas City, go search one, download everything on it.
I'm sorry? I've got your phone.
Mr. Valentine was then taken to the police station, but was soon let go. However, this video caused severe uproar on the internet, and as a result of this, the police chief resigned just 3 months later. Well, these cops turned out to be tyrants, but the actions of the next officers will leave you shocked.
Lift up your shirt and turn around. Walk back.
I am livid. You know what?
No, I understand that.
And you guys had him handcuffed. He just got out of school. You're talking about a 4.2 GPA kid.
On August 15th, 2022, España Police Department put out a BOLO, or a B, on the lookout for a white Toyota pickup truck that had been used by someone committing robberies in the city earlier in the day. Soon after, a New Mexico State police officer observed a vehicle that matched the description and initiated a traffic stop of it. However, he had no idea that he was making a huge mistake.
756, suspect in that robbery. 76 and 106. Hey, let me see you get out! Put your hands up! Open the door! Put your hands up! Walk back! No, hey, no! Open, let me see your hands! Walk out! Walk out! Walk back! Let me lift up your shirt! Turn around! Lift up your shirt and turn around. Walk back. Turn around, walk back. Walk, walk. Keep on walking back. 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 Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Hands on your head. Stay right there. Keep your hand on your head. Up. Walk back this way.
The person sitting inside the truck was not the suspect they were looking for. In fact, he was a 17-year-old high school student, Adam Pacheco, who had been mistaken as the suspect.
That's your truck? Yeah. I just got out of school.
You were in school the whole time?
Yeah. I live here. This is my house.
That's the same truck?
Same truck, bro.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Who's this truck registered to?
This is my truck. This is my dad's.
Your dad's?
His name's Adam Pacheco.
Okay, who's Lisa?
Lisa? That's my stepmom.
Where's she at?
She's at home.
Where?
What's it called? That's the movie theater.
Let me see it?
Yeah, let me see.
No, that's where the mom is.
Which is Lisa, right?
Adam was visibly confused and shocked to see loaded fire pointed at him. He had no clue what had happened, as the useless officers had mistaken his truck for the one used for the police. They proceeded to make him sit in the back of the police cruiser as they continued their investigation.
I said, man, you're under arrest, brother. Just have a seat. You want to call your mom? What do you want to do? You want to call your mom? Where's your phone at?
It dropped, I think.
I think you left it in here.
No, it dropped.
Oh, it dropped over here?
I think it dropped now.
Okay, I'll go get it. Hey, I'll go get it. And then we'll call your mom, okay? This is it?
No, but I don't know if it's like the actual truck they saw him jump in.
You know my mom's
Huh? I know, that's what I'm saying.
There's no way. That truck's there's to Lisa, right?
Yeah, to both of them.
No, it's just under her.
It's just her? You got nothing on, no weapons? No? I'm gonna take off the handcuffs, sir.
Hi. I don't know. So, like, there's cops here at the house. And I tried to pull into the house and I got pulled over. And then, I don't know.
The teenager soon called his mom, who was furious at the police officers for this misconduct. This was extremely unprofessional and embarrassing for the cops.
Right now, so the truck that he's driving matches the description of an armed robbery that took place on the CPT. Okay. Well, like I said, it just matched the description, so we're just. So he's under arrest, but the police department wants to talk to him.
Okay, he's a minor. You will not talk to him without consent.
That's fine. Like I said, we're just holding him for Espanola Police Department to get here.
Where is here?
It's outside your house.
Just outside the house.
We're at the intersection of 106 and 76.
Okay,
So did that happen
you are
today?
not talk to him until I get there.
Okay, that's fine.
What's up?
That happened today?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
So in the city, but your truck was like given.
Same thing?
Yeah. It was.
So
Yeah, I understand that, man.
The officers tried to explain the situation to the concerned mother, but she couldn't think of anything else but to take her anger out on the cops.
Hello?
I'm talking.
Oh, sorry, ma'am, I couldn't hear you. So I guess there was a confusion, but this was a truck that we were given out to look out for.
I am livid. You know what?
No, I understand that.
And you guys have him fucking handcuffed. He just got out of school. You're talking about a 4.2 GPA kid.
I understand, ma'am, but that's the information that we're given, you know. So that's why we pulled him over.
Your information before.
Yes, ma'am, but that's the information that we were given.
Name? And I need your badge number.
Okay, Officer Rodriguez.
And what is your badge number?
135 now.
135?
Yes, ma'am.
You will be hearing from my attorney. This
Okay.
is ridiculous.
That's fine, ma'am.
You literally detained him and put him in handcuffs. He's a fucking minor.
No, I understand, but at the time we don't know that, so that's what we were rolling for.
What are you doing with him now?
So he's gonna get released. He's gonna go home.
This is fucking ridiculous. You
Yes,
will
ma'am.
be hearing from my attorney.
Okay, that's fine.
What is your manager? Is this Espanola PD or who the hell are you?
So Espanola PD is the one that received the call, and they're the ones that put out the bolo for the vehicle. This is state police.
This is ridiculous. And nothing in your right mind said he's a fucking minor?
No, ma'am. Well, we don't know because the vehicle's not registered to him. It's registered to you, right?
The corrupt cops were still not accepting their mistake as they kept giving lame excuses for the arrest. However, finally, the boy's mother arrived at the scene and the cops let him go.
Give me your supervisor's name.
Okay, so it's Lieutenant Casales?
Fucking ridiculous. I will call him because apparently you're an idiot.
Okay. Go ahead, ma'am. That's fine. There you go. What's up? You're good to go, bro. Yeah. No worries.
She's just freaked out. I was freaked out.
No, that's fine, man. Is that her?
No, that's my Nina. That's my
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So you're good to go? Yeah, you're good to go, man.
So I can take the truck?
Yeah, you can take the truck.
Sorry, babe. You okay?
No.
What's going on?
No, so we were given information that this vehicle was possibly used in an armed robbery earlier in the day. So that's why we pulled it over.
Is this what was going on by McCurdy?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yeah. So that's why we pulled it over. But once we realized it wasn't, it's not him, so he's good to go. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here,
All right. Yeah, so that's a whole.
Thankfully, justice was served in these cases, but the next one shows just how far some officers can go.
How you doing?
Roll down the window, dude.
Is there a reason why you guys are pulling me over?
Yeah, you were speeding.
I wasn't speeding.
Yes, you were speeding.
What's the emergency, sir?
I'm not rolling the window, sir. Like, we're not gonna play these games with you.
I'm not gonna play. I just want to know what the emergency is, sir.
Stop you for speeding.
I was not
You have a
speeding.
driver's license on you?
Here, I'll give you my information.
Yeah. You on probation or parole?
I'm gonna give you my information, sir. Hold on.
Officer Shipley seemed to be in a confrontational mood from the get-go, as he threatened Quinn even before he had inspected any documents. Quinn proceeded to hand over his documents to the officer, but the cop wasn't satisfied.
I'm not committing any crime. I just want to know why do you guys have your emergency lights on? What's the emergency?
I just told you, you're being stopped because you were speeding.
Are you recording this, please?
Yes, we are recording.
You are recording?
License and registration, please.
Here's your information, sir. I got you right here.
Hey, sir, I don't like you reaching around.
I'm just showing.
I'm ask you to step out of the vehicle.
Here, I don't want to step out of the vehicle because I feel like I'm under the arrest.
I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle.
Listen,
either step out of the vehicle, I'm gonna break the glass.
Can you please have your watch commander show up?
Within seconds of making contact, Officer Shipley issued a threat of him breaking the car windows. Quinn was still trying to make some sense of the stop, and what should have ended with a simple speeding ticket was about to escalate into a huge problem.
Step out of the vehicle.
I would like to have your watch commander show up, please, sir. Don't break my window.
I'm asking
please,
you right now,
sir, don't
step
break
out
my
of the
window.
vehicle.
I'm recording this for my own safety. I'm under duress. Please do not break my window. I didn't commit a crime.
Step out of the vehicle.
Sir, I did not commit a crime. I will step out.
Under duress, please. I'll step out under duress.
Please step out.
I will, please. Please do not hurt me. I'm fearful for my life, for my safety right now. It's scary.
I'm giving you 3 seconds, sir. If you don't step out of the vehicle now, I'm gonna break the glass and you're gonna get pulled out.
Girl, I'm doing it right now.
Sir, one.
I'm allowed to.
One.
Despite Quinn pleading to the officer that he come out, the corrupt officer took down his window in seconds. However, the worst was yet to come.
Oh! You're hurting me, sir. Please, I'm not resisting. Can you record? Please, somebody record! Somebody record this, please! Somebody record this! Somebody record this! Somebody record this! Somebody record this! Ow! Yeah! Relax. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. You don't have to hurt me. I'm complying. You're hurting me. I'm not complying. Relax. Put your hands behind your back.
Quinn was taken down brutally by a couple of officers and was punched multiple times, reporting several injuries, including several cuts throughout the body, head injuries, and broken elbows. Quinn was then taken to the hospital to get some treatment for his injuries, and later he was transferred to the police station where he was charged with resisting arrest and assaulting a cop. Later, in December 2022, Quinn decided to file a lawsuit against the city of San Bernardino and Officer Shipley. As of today, the case is still ongoing, and we can only hope that Quinn gets the justice he deserves. Well, this officer certainly broke the law, but even this pales out in front of what this racist cop did next.
Am I being detained, sir?
Yes, sir, and you can get that on camera, too.
And what crime am I suspected of committing?
In October 2015, the father of 3 children, Corey Dickerson, was out jogging at night when he decided to take a break under a streetlight. However, during this time, Officer Kenneth Price arrived at the scene and started to illegally demand his ID.
I live in Talladega.
Just get off work, or what are you doing?
Have I done anything wrong, first of all?
Well, no, we have to ask that, because, see, at night we have to check. And, see, we've had a lot of burglaries and thefts and stuff like that going on. We don't know who you are.
Oh, well, I'm nobody.
You see?
I'm nobody.
You see, look at our job, our point. We don't know what you're doing out here. You see?
Right now, I'm just minding my own.
Well, where are you going?
Nowhere in particular.
Nowhere in particular. Looks like you've been running. You've been running?
Yeah.
Where you been running from?
Just around.
Just around?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are you going to?
Nowhere in particular.
You got some ID on you?
I do, but...
What's your name?
Corey.
The officer had no reasonable, articulable suspicion to stop a black man. In fact, this was a classic case of racial profiling, as he claimed there had been recent burglary threats around the area. Some moments later, the officer moved much closer and exited his car to detain Corey.
Come over here, Corey. You don't look all right.
Huh?
Come over here.
I'd rather stand in front of your police car. So I'd rather stand in front of your camera.
Stand right here.
Yeah, I just want...
would like to let you know that I am recording.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
as soon as this video starts recording, it automatically uploads. So.
Hey, look. Hey, my camera does the same thing.
Yeah.
And you can tell them why I stopped you. It is 12:30 in the morning.
All right.
I've had a lot of burglaries and thefts.
Uh-huh.
You can get this on camera.
All right.
Okay. So
It is.
now I'm just asking you for your ID.
Yeah, well.
What is your name?
Am I suspected of being?
What is your name?
Corey. Am I being detained, sir?
That's 10-4. Coming up on Jackson now.
Am I being detained, sir?
Yes, sir. And you can get that on camera too.
And what crime am I suspected of committing?
I didn't need to find out who you are and what you're doing. Do you understand that?
I do, but what crime am I
Get that on recording.
what crime am I suspected of committing, sir?
You're not committing a crime. I just want to know what.
So am I free to go?
Not yet.
So you guys can detain me for anything whatsoever.
Luckily, Mr. Corey did have some profound sense of the law, and he made sure to ask the right questions to the corrupt cop. The officer also seemingly had a problem with being recorded.
Can I get your name, sir?
My name is Officer Price. You can get that on video.
Price?
Price.
Price, can you have a badge number? Yeah, everything is going on video.
See, this
Everything.
is what we do all night. Okay? It's not just you that we stop.
Well, it was a cop. That was a police. Matter of fact, that looks like him right there.
Really?
I've seen him pass me twice, and he didn't have any reason to stop me.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Now I've explained to you the reason why I stopped you. If everything comes back, I'll let you go.
And I'm pretty sure he seen me earlier, so I'm pretty sure he could tell you exactly what I was doing when he seen me.
Moments later, another police officer arrived on the scene, and Corey explained that he had previously seen him running around the blocks. The officer also testified to this, but it seemed like the illegal detainment was not ending anytime soon.
Apparently he was running, standing over here. I was concerned about it. He wants to get us all on video. I explained to him why I stopped. He just goes back for it. No, he won't give me his full name, information. Maybe you can get something from him.
Sir.
I seen you running. You were over by Talladega Downs, wasn't you?
Right.
Yeah, you were on the sidewalk then,
Yeah.
I did see him over on Talladega Downs over there. It was jogging. You were walking at first, and then you started running.
Right.
But that was before he seen me in my patrol car. All he seen was the front of my car. Then
I seen you turn, and I kept on jogging.
He was running. He was walking, then he ran. Then I made my turn. Then he saw the side of my car, but didn't know I was police, and then started running. But you gotta understand, whenever we're out here this late at night and something like that goes on, he's going to want to do his investigation. I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt nothing. I mean, all we're gonna do is just check your ID real quick.
Okay, but see.
Once again, the cops had no valid reason to demand his ID, as he had not broken any laws and was just simply going about his own business. This exemplifies classic police tyranny.
I know that in order to detain me, you gotta have some type of reasonable suspicion that I've committed some type of crime. And you're just invading my, I'm minding my own business out here. I'm literally jogging, I'm exercising.
I'll tell you,
I'm trying to
give you some reasonable suspicion on this, okay? The probable cause. It's going to be for the fact that you're running in a neighborhood.
He didn't even see me running. He literally see me just standing right here. I was literally just bent over, this right here, catching my breath. He didn't see me running. He just stopped me, you know? He just pulled over, it just, you know?
Yeah.
So, again, what suspicion have I, what suspicion do you have of me committing a crime? Like, what have I done?
Sir, let me tell you something.
I just don't like my rights being violated, man. That's it, man. That's it, man. I just
like. If it's a violation of rights, I'll let you know real quick, because I'm not going to be somebody who's going to be just doing some stupid stuff and trying to go my butt to jail or get sued or anything, okay?
Officer Kenneth started to make his way back to the police cruiser after seeing Mr. Corey's profound sense of the law. The other officer, on the other hand, was still talking to him in hopes of getting his ID.
I don't know you. You know, you ain't never met me, have you?
Nah, you don't look familiar at all, Tim.
Not many people do know me around here. That's why I get out on people. I try to, normally, if you see me out with somebody, it's just me getting out and see a crowd on the walk. Just talk to them, get to know who they are, find out what they're doing. Just so whenever I know I'm getting my butt whooped one day, maybe somebody be inclined to help me out a little bit.
All right. I hear that.
If I tell you something, are you going to automatically believe me every time I talk?
I don't believe anybody.
Exactly. There you go.
I mean,
we don't believe nobody. 90% of the people we talk to lie to us about everything we talk about.
And that's why I didn't believe him when he said that he had reports of burglars. I've lived over this side of town for 15 years. I haven't heard any burglars.
We just got off of right here. Girl just got her house kicked in twice in 1 month.
What's her name?
I can't remember her name. She's from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
She moved down here about 2 months ago. Got her door kicked in twice in 1 month.
I don't know her.
More, trust me.
No, I don't know her then. I probably would have heard that if I'd known her.
But that actually did happen. I had to go in there and clear it out for her because she was scared to death to go back inside her house when she got home and her door was wide open. I ain't gonna lie about that. We have had some burglars, not many, between the burglars and the shootings and everything going on here.
I mean, I understand the shooting. But those what I understand was those was a whole bunch of little teenagers. I'm a grown man. I got 3 kids.
Sometime later, Corey himself told the cops that he had painful interactions with the officers in the past, therefore justifying his actions now. However, we have to give him the credit for being resolute and firm despite being pressured by 2 corrupt cops.
Tell me you're a good enough citizen that you obey all the laws and everything.
I ain't say I ain't say all that.
You got 3 kids, I'm hoping you do.
I mean, I take care of eyes. I mean, I ain't just 100%.
Ain't nobody 100%.
Yeah.
Good Christian person.
But
everybody got their flaws.
Right.
And that's all it's boiling down to. He just want to make sure you ain't got no active warrants, make sure there ain't been no burglars. In case there is one that pops up down the street, somebody's door got kicked in, we'll kind of know in the general area where to start looking at.
I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to try to search me or whatever anyway, whether I give you permission or not.
A search.
And I also want to, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I don't trust police just because I got my hair pulled out. I was choked, tased, maced, beaten bloody. You hear me? Beaten bloody by 4 cops while I was in handcuffs.
But was it any of us though?
No, but that don't. He looks familiar. He does look familiar, but like I don't trust that. One bad applicant will spoil a whole bunch for me, you know.
I'm gonna tell you this: if we want to search you, we're gonna do a weapon search. We're not gonna dig on you and everything else unless you tell us you want us to do. You go through my pockets, pull them out, do whatever you want to. We can search you for weapons if we choose to.
Despite Mr. Corey making it abundantly clear that he was not going to give his ID, the officers persisted in questioning him, prolonging their illegal detainment.
If he wants to push it far enough, he could even arrest you for failure to identify to a law enforcement officer.
Is that a real law?
It's a real law.
I am going to look that up tonight if I don't go to jail.
Look on your phone, tell me what time it is.
Huh?
What time is it?
It's recording right. It's still recording.
Last I checked, it was what, 12:20?
12:44 now.
12:44. 12:44. You out here in the middle of the intersection, business right there, with a bunch of houses around here. You sweating. I saw you running.
I'm saying, you know why I'm sweating though.
He doesn't. He's out here. He's the one who made the initial stop. All right. All he's asking is for a name, date of birth, so we can check you out, make sure he ain't got no warrants or anything like that. That's all this boils down to.
And then that's another thing. I might do have warrants on me. I'll be a fool to give you guys my name, then I go to jail and lose my job. I don't have any bail money, no bond money.
Well, do you have warrants for him?
Eventually, Mr. Corey stopped recording, and a few minutes later, he was set free by the cops without being charged with anything. He also didn't provide his ID to any of the cops and was eventually let go. Once this incident went viral, the Talladega Police Department received several complaints from various individuals against these 2 officers. However, the department claimed that the officers' actions were within the frame of law and refused to carry out any actions against them. Well, the officers did eventually leave Mr. Corey without doing any harm, but they did violate his rights by illegally detaining him. Well, what happens when an auditor notices a police officer breaking a law?
Sir, can you put your seatbelt on for me?
You understand what I'm saying now?
You're in violation of traffic law, sir.
In March 2024, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes decided to do a First Amendment audit of the Delaware River and Bay Authority in Newcastle, Delaware. As soon as Sean entered the maintenance unit, he got his first resistance from the employees.
What's up, man? Hey, what's up?
Good?
Who are you, man?
Maintenance, what's up?
Maintenance? Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't need help with maintenance.
All right.
Yeah, I don't need any help with maintenance, thanks.
You help with something?
No, nothing with maintenance, that's for sure.
What are you looking for?
I'm not looking for anybody.
What do you video?
I'm, right now, you.
This is private property.
Oh, this is private property?
Oh, it's a DRBA. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking some pictures and video, that's all.
Okay.
Sean had no issues dealing with them, as he was in a public place and had every right to film there. Moments later, a police officer arrived in his car and also confronted Sean.
So it looks like the DRBA police force. Hey, how are you? I'm doing well, sir. If you want to talk to me, you can get out of your vehicle and talk to me. So it looks like the DRBA police force. Hey, how are you? I'm doing well, sir. If you want to talk to me, you can get out of your vehicle and talk to me.
Sean was already in a public area, but the officer felt compelled to offer his advice. Moments later, the officer arrived back towards Sean, and this time, the auditor reminded him of the laws he was breaking.
Everything's great. How are you?
Good. Make sure you stay on public sidewalks and stuff and everything, okay?
Sir, can you put your seatbelt on for me?
You understand what I'm saying now?
You're in violation of traffic law, sir.
Okay.
Would you mind putting your seatbelt on for me?
You understand what I'm saying?
Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah, I do.
So can you put
stay on the sidewalk?
So can you put your seatbelt on, sir? You're in violation of Delaware state law, sir.
Very good.
Can you put your seatbelt on?
Am I driving right now?
Well, you were driving when you came up here, and you didn't have your seatbelt on. No.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
You didn't, sir.
Good.
So you should comply with all laws of the state of Delaware, sir.
Good.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Name's right there. You see it?
Oh, it's right there. Is it THEIR or?
Yep.
THEIR. Okay, right there. And your badge number, officer, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Your badge number, officer, right there.
Have a good day.
Do you have a badge number? Yeah, just put your seatbelt on for me, sir, just so you can stay safe out there. All right? Make sure you put your seatbelt on. Again, make sure you stay on the public sidewalk.
The tyrant cop had no response to Sean's remarks and kept dodging the question about wearing a seatbelt. However, Sean wasn't done with the audit as he moved inside the building, and that's when an official in the reception stopped him from taking pictures inside.
Look how proud he is to be a part of the Thin Blue Line gang. Look at it, back to blue until it happens to you. That's for sure. Thin Blue Line gang flags all over this vehicle here. All over. And then he has the nerve to have the We the People decal on here too. He's not part of the people. He has one We the People decal and 5 back to blue and Thin Blue Line gang flag decals, excuse me. I just know the owner of that vehicle is an utter tyrant. So this is the Easy Pass Customer Service Center here. Just finished dealing with those law enforcement officers outside. Wanted to give directives. Am I with the company? Yeah. What company? Yeah, I'm not with the... What company was it? DRBA. The DRBA? No, I'm not with the DRBA. Oh, I'm just taking pictures and video.
Well, I don't think that's permitted.
You don't think it's permitted? Really?
Now that you're not affiliated with anything here.
Oh, well. I have to be a DRBA associate or employee?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
We'll soon find out, but I don't think you're supposed to be taking pictures here. Why are you taking pictures here anyway?
Well, I just told you I'm just taking pictures of myself.
The uninformed receptionist had also contacted the manager, who promptly arrived on the scene. Sean once again tried to tell her about the public photography laws, but it seemed like she wouldn't listen.
Hi, how are you, ma'am? Who are you, ma'am? Sorry.
My name is Deborah.
Deborah, my name is Sean. Deborah, hi. I don't need any help specifically.
Okay.
Are you supervisor here?
I'm the manager.
You're the manager? Okay. I just was having a conversation with one of the clerks here, and she said that you had to be part of the DRBA agency in order to record in here?
Yes.
Why would that be?
Well, let's ask the police. They're right over here.
Sure, we can ask the police. That's fine. What would the police have to do with the rules and regulations here?
Maybe they could help you answer your question.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I can't see you. I have a gentleman here who's recording, and so I told him I'd bring him over to talk to you. So just let him go ahead and do whatever he needs to do out here in the atrium area. You've got to confirm.
Great.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, officer.
Well, technically, you got to confirm. Fortunately, the officer was well versed in the law and knew the rights of public photography. The expression on the manager's face at that moment was amusing to witness, as she was completely owned by the cop.
Well, there you go. Ma'am, I would just ask that you, just for future reference, if you let the clerks know so that way they can, you know, not escalate the situation next time.
The auditor made sure to teach the corrupt cop a lesson, but the actions of this next off-duty cop will leave you shocked.
That's his girlfriend. There he is. He's running.
Is he really running? Hey, you're gonna get tased! Hey, you're gonna get tased! Hey, you're gonna get tased! Get the on the ground! Both of you on the ground! Right the down! Get on the ground! Yeah!
Hell, please stop.
I don't give a I'm a piece of
Hey, dude.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
The suspect was identified as Officer Henry Capuch of the Chicago Police Department, who had come on his holidays and was roaming around with a girl.
Congratulations, I don't give a about your badge.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Back up! Back up!
Is this a joke? Guys, what's going on? Are you guys serious?
You look like I'm joking.
Guys, you guys have a real life on this.
Back up!
Okay, back up. Guys, what's going on?
Hey, back up, but don't talk to me. No, we're good.
Guys, what's
I don't give a about your badge, dog.
Guys, we're not.
Hey, dog,
Ain't what's going on? We're
Here,
walking
my
to a
right
hotel.
here, dude. It's a little harder.
Guys, what's going on? For real?
Stand up.
That's not what he said.
Okay, can you talk to me?
That's where we're going. You guys are finding a place here or what? What's going on here? Huh? This is a joke. Job you guys have. What's a joke is a job we have? You should do the same thing, right? You guys recording here or what? Yeah, I am.
The off-duty officer kept telling the officers that he is one of them. However, they refused to be intimidated by his claims and remained steadfast in carrying out their duty.
Is that my arrest right now? Is that a problem? Disorderly conduct, yeah, and the license suspension. You guys fucking? Yeah, sit down. I am gonna sit down. This is a joke. Sit down. You're gonna push me here? You're the toughest guy I know. Congratulations. Right here. Look at you. Yeah, your precinct would be real proud of you. It's the 4th precinct, 100. Yeah, 140%. Yeah, I'm sure they'd be real proud of you. Sit down. Sit down. You stand up like that again, you're gonna get f***ing tased. Think I'm playing. Yo, bro, I'm sitting down. Sit on the bench. Bro, you're about to get dumped. I'm sitting on the bench. You keep up like that, bro. I'm sitting on the bench, man. Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you talking about?
The officers were having a hard time dealing with the intoxicated officer, as one of them went over to question the witnesses.
Like guys, I'm a bar back here. I was just going back to get some ice, and I see him peeing in the ice bucket, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, what? Like he acted like he wasn't doing nothing wrong. I'm like, okay. So then that's when I got security. I went and got Jermaine over there, and then he's trying to calm him down and like just go. And even the girlfriend, he was like in like fighting mode, and he pushed me a couple times, pushed him a couple times.
The officer was still confident that he could get away with anything just because he was a police officer. However, he was once again shut down by the good cops.
You want my ID yet? No, I don't care about your badge, dog. Dog? You want my ID yet or what?
We'll get there.
Can you back up, please? He's under arrest, man. Please.
He is. She's standing here.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her to back up.
I am.
Guys, it's just not a thing.
I understand. Can you back up, please?
I know you guys are young and other jobs. It's not a thing.
Can you back up?
I am.
Can you back up, please?
You're not listening to a lawful order. Back up. Right now it's obstruction. You want to get arrested for obstruction?
I am.
Kate, he's right. It's obstruction. Stand
Guys,
back.
this is really not a thing, though.
You're going to jail for disorderly conduct. You can't be drunk, piss in ice buckets, yell at security, get in their face.
Bucket, stand under the security guards.
Hey, stop.
Let me see your proof here.
Guys,
show your badge. Show your thing.
Right here.
It is right in there.
Bro, if you stand back up,
What are you doing?
sit down.
You're gonna throw me down again?
Sit down.
Henry wasn't abiding by the deputy's orders and had to be pushed back into the bench multiple times. Despite this, he kept on making matters difficult for him.
It's the what?
Bro, sit down.
You keep pushing my face on the wall here.
Yeah, if you keep standing up.
Face on the wall here.
Have I showed any resistance? Yes, you keep. Have I showed resistance?
You're about to get arrested for obstruction.
Have I showed
Back up.
I'm not kidding.
Hey, Sarge. Hey, Sarge.
Henry, stop.
Sarge.
Hey, partner. I need you to relax a second, okay?
Henry.
But listen to me. Listen to me.
Henry.
I've been here for a few minutes. You've been nothing but yelling. Relax.
Henry,
my body
stop
cameras are
right
on.
now.
Just relax.
The deputies then proceeded to escort Henry to their police cruiser, and once again, the off-duty cop just couldn't stop talking.
Oh, thank God. I can tuck myself in. Please don't. Do you want me to loosen these? No, I don't. Don't loosen them. Don't loosen them. What am I telling you? Am I telling you to loosen them or not?
Take off your watch.
I don't need you to take my watch off.
You can't take the gel like that.
Do I need you to take it off?
I'm going to anyways.
You're gonna left my left hand?
You just told me you didn't want it.
I just said I didn't want to be loosen anyways. Don't touch me.
Just get in, dude. Stop trying to argue.
I'm not arguing. This is a show, dude. Loosen it. Hey, at least.
The deputies had a tough time with Henry throughout as he kept on abusing and using the F word multiple times. Finally, the officers arrived at the police station.
Look over this white sign.
He was charged with simple battery and disorderly conduct. After this arrest, the Chicago Police Department relieved him of his police duties and started an internal investigation against him. Police officers often make some questionable decisions, just like this traffic stop.
My family rich than a mother. I ain't gotta sell nothing. I'm set for life.
On June 28, 2023, police officers pulled over Mr. Matthew Wilson for an expired tag. Mr. Wilson stopped and adhered to the cop. However, soon the officer shifted the blame, asking whether Mr. Wilson was carrying any narcotics inside. Surprised by this, he got agitated at the cop.
These officers are pulling me over. They said it was a tag. Now they're saying that I have no drugs. I'm a business owner. I'm late to pick up my wife. Now they're trying to tell me that I have to step out. I haven't committed a crime. This is Matthew Wilson, CEO of Addictive Culture Entertainment. I'm going to pick up my wife. I got pulled over, cited by these officers, saying my tag. Now they're pulling me over, talking about they want me to get out. No crime has been committed, and they have reasonable, articulable suspicion by constitutional law that I have to have drugs in my car, and they are therefore allowed to do a search on my car. Now, I've told you that I have no drugs in the car. I've told you that I'm not getting out the car because I know the law. I haven't committed a crime.
Mr. Wilson was right, as he didn't commit any crime whatsoever, and the officer had no reasonable articulable suspicion to search his vehicle. However, the officer claimed to have received information from detectives suggesting that the vehicle might be carrying narcotics.
If you want to violate my rights further, I promise you, you're going to be famous.
And I'll tell you right now, I don't normally do this, but we have some detectives that were following you, and yeah, and they think
Where'd they follow me from? Tell me.
Well, I don't have that information, but
I travel this road every day.
Okay.
My wife is a doctor in Boulder.
They want you out of the car, and we want to do a sniff on the car with the drug.
I'm not. You don't have. Call your supervisor.
Okay, I'll get.
Are you gonna violate my rights? I just told you call your supervisor. I'm late picking up my wife, bro.
And I can get information from other officers that tell me they have probable cause to do a sniff on your car.
Because I'm a black man in a Beamer.
I had no idea you were a black man until I stopped.
Because I'm a black man in a Beamer.
Did not know with the tinted windows.
I don't care about whoever your supposed detectives are that follow me. Man, I travel this road daily, back and forth.
The officer wasn't making any sense, and even Wilson thought that he was just being racially profiled. He refused to step outside his car and didn't give up so easily on his rights.
Multiple times. My wife works in Boulder. If you violate my rights, I'm going to make a case against you, and I'm going to win.
Okay.
You're profiling me because I'm black.
Has nothing to do with that.
You're profiling me because I'm black, bro.
You just happen to be black, and I just happen to be
No,
white.
you just happen to not be the first officer of white descent to call me a killer. Because I'm in a Beamer. My family is rich. Okay. My family is rich. I don't have to sell drugs. We own construction companies, restaurants, entertainment businesses, houses, real estate, and all type. I don't have to sell drugs, bro.
A lot of people that sell drugs are rich, and then they have these other shell companies that are
You're
shell companies.
profiling me. Are you going to violate my rights? I asked you to call your supervisor.
Okay, we're working on that.
I've asked him to call his supervisor, everybody.
Wilson continued to deny the officer's statements and asserted his financial status, even going as far as flaunting his cash at the officer.
If you have no a dog sniffing it will be.
Bro, you can bring your dog. Bro, you can bring your dog all you want. You're gonna look stupid as fuck. Okay. And I'm gonna sue you. I don't have to sell drugs, bro. My family rich than a mother. I ain't gotta sell nothing. I'm set for life. You about to find out. Watch. Pull me over for a tag. They said it was a tag. Now they're saying I'm a... Detectives were following me.
As Wilson and the other officers waited for a supervisor to arrive, another officer emerged and acted aggressively, almost forcing him to leave his car.
Sir? Excuse me, sir? A supervisor is on the way to talk to you, okay? But I do need you to exit the vehicle now.
I haven't committed a crime and I'm not getting out the car. You're not going to violate my rights. I know the rights. I got a lawyer.
Understand
we
that,
got
sir.
lots of lawyers.
I appreciate that, sir. But
I didn't even have to give him my information and I cooperated. If I was a dealer, why not run?
Okay.
If I was a dealer, why did I give him my... I know the law. I don't even have to give him my information.
Well, you do.
Because I haven't committed a crime,
okay.
bro.
You operate a vehicle with expired registration.
That's not a crime, bro.
Yes, it is.
That's civil court, bro.
Okay, so listen to me, sir.
For that.
Sir, we're asking you nicely. Legally speaking, we have the right. The Supreme Court has already decided we can ask you to get out of the vehicle. You choose to not get out of the vehicle is a criminal offense in itself. We don't want to go that area. Go that route.
Watch this, y'all.
Okay, so a supervisor is on the way, but you need to get out of that vehicle because if you don't, we're going to remove you from the vehicle and you'll be charged with a crime.
You'll be violating my rights and I'm a super.
And that's your choice as an American citizen.
Wilson's resistance came to an end when the officer threatened him with an arrest. He soon got out of the car and the cops waited for a K9 to arrive.
Hey, look, I'm going to let them search, y'all. Watch this. I want all y'all badge numbers and everything. Here. I want you to check everything in here. I'm going to open up the trunk for you, too. I'm opening up the trunk for you. I want y'all to search. Have a good search. Have a good search. Watch this, y'all.
It's nothing. It's nothing personal, man.
It's because I'm black and I'm in a Beamer, cuz.
It's nothing about race.
Look at my family. You about to find out.
Which way?
Wilson was furious, and rightly so, as his rights were violated by the corrupt cops. Shortly after, a young officer sided with Wilson, attempting to calm him down.
It's nothing about that one. It's because of that right there. You see that? December 16th of 2022.
So if it was a tag, you're citing that to me it's a tag. This individual told me that detectives were following me, bro.
That might be.
There's people out here doing 90 and a 65. You chose to pull me over. You cited. I know the law, bro. I got lots of lawyers and lots of money. You told me it was a tag, but now all of a sudden, follow me from where? Where they follow from a? Because I'm black, I must have came from the trap.
It's nothing about race.
I must came from the trap house, huh?
I promise you right now, I can promise you right now, it's nothing about race. It's nothing about that. I understand your frustration. Have you had any good experience with officers?
What's your
before?
name and your badge number?
My name's Officer Zamora. Here, I'll give you my card as well. My name's Officer Zamora with the Broomfield Police Department. My badge number is 5042. Here's my card.
Officer Zamora acted courteously and attempted to de-escalate the situation. However, that wouldn't change the fact that the officers were about to illegally search his vehicle. Shortly after, a K9 unit arrived and began sniffing around Wilson's car.
Your racist bitch ass.
My apologies, you're losing your appointment there.
Your dog getting hit on my car. I know the cop tricks because I got a brother that's a cop. The cop getting hit, your dog getting hit on. And when you don't find nothing, just make sure you show up and say it in court. Trust me, I got you. I want to watch him search my vehicle. That's my right. That's my right. I can watch him. Search my vehicle. I'm right here.
You're not gonna be right on his back.
I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right here.
Go back there.
I'm right here.
You gotta go back there.
I'm not violating.
I don't want to put my hands on you, but you need to go back here.
I'm not violating nothing.
Please follow with me.
I have the right to
You have the right to
I got a
walk.
body camera on. There's not going to be anything.
Well, you stand right there then.
Let's please walk back, no farther. Right where we were, because that's right now. You do have the right to watch. That's fine. Farther, please. Farther.
As Wilson had anticipated, the canine indicated the presence of something in the car, prompting the officers to begin their search. Moreover, he wasn't even allowed to watch them up close as the tyrant cops kept on troubling him.
Please stand over here.
Violating my rights.
A little bit farther. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, you're more than welcome to watch. That's fine. But please, when I ask you, please, at least respect that. Respect what I'm asking you to stay over here, please.
I respect people that treat humans like humans. I got drugs in the car, y'all. I got pounds in here. I've been trafficking all over the globe. This gonna be good.
So
I know the statute. I got a good lawyer.
So that case law, actually, so that case law says that in any traffic stop at any time, for any reason, an officer can ask a person to exit the vehicle.
The law also says I don't have to get out the vehicle. That's my constitutional right. No crime was committed.
It does. So
No crime.
The officers kept searching his car for a couple of minutes before concluding that there were no narcotics inside. All of this made Wilson more agitated.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm not disrespecting
I don't
you.
know you, man. You don't know
I'm
me
not
either.
disrespecting you.
No, well, in a way, you're not letting me talk. I want to just explain things. That's all. I just want to talk to man to man. You understand what I'm saying?
Look, they done went front back. No drugs, guys. No drugs, guys.
And if not, we're out of here. If not, then no big deal. Okay?
I'm black and I'm in a Beamer. That's why. We can't have nothing without being drug dealers. I worked my ass off for years in construction. Life in America as a black man, y'all. I'm gonna make them famous.
Sir, you're welcome to sit back in the vehicle if you want to wait out here. For the supervisor, you want to wait in the vehicle.
I want you to give me my ticket so I can go to my appointment and pick up my wife.
You don't want to
you've already disrespected. You just lied. He just lied and said that his dog hit on my car. Did you find any?
No, sir.
I know you didn't. Because I'm not no different. Now give me my ticket.
Okay, if you want to take a seat back in the vehicle.
The cops realized that they messed up pretty badly, as Wilson had nothing inside his car. It seemed that his allegations of being racially profiled were indeed accurate. Shortly after, Wilson approached the officer who initiated the stop and confronted him.
You want to step out or
you said somebody gave you intel that I was a drug and detectives followed me?
They gave me intel to stop a car, to identify you, and then also to sniff the car.
Who is these individuals that told you this? I have a right to know. My lawyer's going to want to know too.
Yeah, well, it'll be in a copy of our documentation.
A copy of your documentation?
Yes.
You're documenting me when I was originally stopped for my tag.
Yes, and that was my reason for stopping you.
But you're documenting me.
Everything is documented.
Everything is documented.
Everything is documented. Like this.
So who are these people? Where they followed me from? You said they followed me. Where did they follow me?
I don't have all that information. It was a really quick, brief conversation to catch up to your car.
But why? Because I was black?
It has nothing to do with
because
that.
Black people always have. It must be because black people always have.
I had no
That's
idea
why.
what your race was until I got up to you, sir.
Okay, but when you got up to me and seen that there was a black man behind the wheel of this brand new Beamer.
Can we talk real quick over here?
The officers had no remorse for the illegal search they did and didn't even offer an apology to Wilson. He received a ticket for his expired tag and went on his way, although he claimed to file a lawsuit against these racist officers. But as of now, it remains uncertain whether he took some action or not. Cops often treat civilians poorly, but this next incident will leave you stunned.
I'm just asking you to
So that way I
articulate.
get you out of handcuffs and get you in there, get you all dried up and do your thing.
I appreciate that. I'm just trying to figure the situation out.
In January 2024, First Amendment auditor auditing Reno 911 was taking photographs of the Public Visitor Center at Northern Nevada Correctional Center when an official didn't like him filming and proceeded to call the cops.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you from that far away.
I'm sorry. This gentleman is trespassing on the property.
Okay.
He continued. I'm the warden of the complex.
And what's your name?
So I'm asking him to be removed as a trespasser.
Sir,
He
what
doesn't
is your
have
name?
authorization to be on the property.
Understood.
He's not an employee here. He came onto the property without permission.
Sir,
And
what
my
is your
understanding is the facility is on lockdown because
Yes,
of
it
this.
is.
This is disrupting operations.
This is disrupting operation.
Okay.
name? Sir, what is your name?
Okay. Put that down. Put your hands behind your back.
Disturbance on the property.
I'm not going to listen to you guys at all. Can I advise you one thing?
No, you may not.
Sheriff's Deputy Jason Bueno took less than 30 seconds to make the arrest and didn't even attempt to hear the auditor's side of the story. He then proceeded to place him in the back of his police cruiser.
Okay, if you don't want to hear your rights, then we're not going to talk about it.
Well, I know it's 197-200, so you're not going to land anything.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you any questions. Step over to my vehicle.
Okay.
You're being arrested for trespassing.
Okay, so where was the no trespassing signs? Were there no trespassing signs?
Well, then I'll explain everything to you, but right now I'm not under Miranda, so I'm not going to ask you any questions.
I'm just asking you questions.
Well, you don't have a right to ask me questions at this point. You have a right to get in the car.
What's the best way to do this?
Hop on in there.
Can I twist this way?
Yep.
If the arrest wasn't bad enough either, the deputy proceeded to make matters worse for him as he rolled up the windows. Let me remind you that the temperature that day was 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and there was also no air conditioning in the car.
All the NRS is off the top of my head. Do you want written statements or is it no good for?
Well, I need written statements. Yeah, they're going to be on our statement form.
That's what I was figuring. I'm sure he's probably one of those advocacy groups.
Can you give them statements?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Brigands?
Yeah. No, I'll get citizen's arrest and all that, and then we're going to tow his car.
After removing every sort of ventilation from the car, the deputy kept talking with the officials for a further 15 minutes. Finally, he came back to his car and started driving the auditor to the detention center.
Okay, so you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and may be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to talk to an attorney and have an attorney present with you if you wish. You can choose at any time not to make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand those rights? You are under arrest for trespassing and obstructing. I think you're a little confused on how this may work, and that's fine. Okay, but you don't get to do the interrogation on me. Well, it'll be in your probable cause complaint, okay? I'm not gonna debate with you. That's not how it works. All right, sir, step on out, please. Face the car right here. Just put your feet apart. Thank you.
Anything in there?
Don't look like you left anything. All right, come on this way.
The auditor's condition had deteriorated significantly. He was drenched in sweat, his face had turned red, and sweat was dripping into his eyes, causing further discomfort. Despite his obvious distress, the officer paid no heed to his condition and proceeded to take him inside.
It's a little sweaty back there.
A little bit.
Was the air running?
No.
It wasn't?
I think you're trying to hotbox me.
I had the air back there going.
Well, you rolled up the window that left a breeze.
What's that?
Yeah, you rolled up the window that left a breeze. So like I said,
Yeah,
I
usually
think
do that
you were
because
just
the air
trying to hotbox
conditioning,
me.
so it's nice and cool in here.
You really do need to go read the 10th Circuit Court July 22nd
I'm
opinion.
not going into any court today. I'm looking at
Izari
for
versus
misdemeanor
yeah.
charges.
No, I understand. I understand what you're doing, but you arrested me for filming in public.
No, I did not.
What did you arrest me for?
I told you. Trespassing and obstructing.
How did I obstruct?
Hey, I'm not going to get into it. I'm sure that you have a big plan and idea
No,
of the
I
narrative
don't.
in your mind.
I don't
You can let that play out. Okay.
I'm just asking you questions based on the actions
You were
right now.
asked to leave, and you were asked several times by the warden and by the supervision of the facility, and you refused.
The deputy then proceeded to book him into the facility where he was placed inside a holding cell before he was released. Later, the court dismissed the case against him as well. The auditor also plans to file a lawsuit against the deputy and the sheriff's office, and we can only hope that he gets the justice he deserves. This tyrant had no remorse for his actions, but these next officers took things way too far.
I'm on the side of the road, legally parked, with a sign which is protected by the First Amendment. So you can, I'm disrupting nothing. I'm gonna do it right here where I'm at. Oh, I'm
Why
not?
do I have drivers coming up to me telling me that you're jumping out in traffic?
Because apparently they're erroneous. I don't give a what somebody else says. What did you witness? Nothing of the sort. So keep your to yourself.
You wanted our attention, you got it.
I don't want your attention. Go the away, road pirate.
You wanted our attention.
Go away, road pirates. You keep saying jumping in traffic. When did you witness this offense? Don't you came to me. You came to me. You came to me. You came to me.
Tell me that you're jumping out in front of them with the sign.
So they want to lick your boots, let them.
Trooper Nicholas Gallo and Corporal Stephen Douglas had no basis to detain Jonathan, and that was when they decided to operate disdainful strategy aimed at provoking him.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not put... Give me my property back, you piece of... Give me my property back. You see this? You tyrant piece of... You tyrant... What are your badge numbers?
Step back, okay?
No,
Don't walk up
no,
on me
you
like
stole
that,
my property.
Did you see anything in my hands?
You
stole your
piece
property?
of...
Have a nice day.
The tyrant cops forcibly snatched the cardboard from the poor guy and even tried to lie about it. Jonathan couldn't do anything but record their actions as they made their way off. However, the story was not over yet, as some hours later, the same officers pulled Jonathan over when he was in his car.
The reason I stopped you is you had your hand out the window with...
So what?
Finger.
So what? It's constitutionally protected speech.
Is there a reason why you're doing that? Is there a reason why you're doing that?
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
No, no, no.
All right, listen.
Go away.
Disorderly conduct.
No, it is not.
That is disorderly
That
conduct.
is called
If you are doing it
freedom
out in the
of speech.
If you are out in the public,
no,
you are out in the public and people see you.
No, it is not.
Here's what's going to happen.
No.
License, please.
No.
Here's what's going to happen.
I want your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor. I am the supervisor.
License,
And that's why
please.
I'm here.
I'm going to reach into my pocket and get
You're
my
fine.
license.
You're fine.
And I'm going to take you to
You're fine.
court.
But here's what I'm telling you. Take it to court. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you. I want you to take it to court.
So but before we go any farther, you're pulling me over for what?
Because you had your conduct.
You had your finger
Disorderly conduct.
Now,
What?
here's what's about to happen. You're about to be arrested again for resisting arrest.
No, I'm not.
This time, the reason was even more shocking. Douglas was also joined in by a sergeant who was only making matters worse. He continued to threaten Jonathan, and it was evident that both the officers had no understanding of the law.
Yeah. Right now you're being detained.
For what?
You're being detained.
I told you why I stopped you already, sir.
For putting my middle finger up. That's correct?
No,
correct.
No,
exactly.
Right. You extended your arm out the window.
No, I had my middle finger out the window.
Okay, let me get your ID.
You had your middle finger out the window, okay, yes.
We're going to take you in, we're going to tow the car, and we'll call social services for the kid.
Oh, so now you're threatening. Now you're threatening my child.
No, it's not a threat. It's a promise.
You're threatening my child now.
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
However, if this wasn't depressing enough, let's hear a call that Trooper Douglas had made moments before pulling Jonathan over.
He stuck his middle finger out of the road, out of the window.
Oh, okay.
What's that? What's that? could lock him up for disorderly conduct. He probably won't go anywhere. Nah, what's isn't it like a improper hand signal or something? Charge? No, I mean like if you stick your feet, I'm telling you, if you put your arm out the road, your hand out the road, and you're like with a middle finger, you could. That's like a, isn't that? I'm pretty sure. You sure about that?
Trooper Douglas had no idea about the law and had to call another fellow officer to inquire about potential charges against Jonathan. Despite being confronted with the truth that Jonathan hadn't broken any laws, the petty trooper refused to give in.
Took his arm out the window with his middle finger. Okay. And he was driving by like, oh, game on. Okay.
I mean, he pulled him over for it, like giving him the middle finger.
Yeah, giving him middle finger. So,
yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That'll get dropped.
Yeah, it's going to get thrown. I told him that's going to get thrown out. But it's just going, it's going to cause the problem. He's going to mess up eventually. He's going to do something really stupid. And then we are going to be able to really lock him up.
Something stupid like, park in the roadway.
Right.
Something like that that'll apply. Unfortunately, I mean, you can't. We can't pull people over. We can't write them tickets for telling us to fuck off or giving us the middle finger and stuff like that. That's their right to do so.
It's appalling to see how inflating the ego of a police officer can be, as they can be heard planning to arrest him later.
But all right, I'll do some more work up on this guy, and I'll pass it on.
And then number two, we have no real basis to write him. It's going to get thrown out it's going to get thrown out. The hand gesture thing, it's not, it doesn't count for fingers, for fingers, middle fingers, so.
It doesn't count for sticking your hand out doing middle fingers?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, well, at least it inconvenienced him, so you got it.
Right. So now, so he's going to do something stupid one day where we are going to be able to lock him up for disorderly conduct, and I just wish we had the witness and even had it on video.
Well, the troopers did charge him for improper use of a hand signal. As expected, the charge didn't stand and was eventually dropped. However, the troopers soon saw themselves in hot waters as Jonathan filed a lawsuit against the 3 officers involved in the scene. The officers later decided to settle the case with Jonathan and ended up paying $50,000 in compensation. Well, this wasn't the first time cops acted outside the boundaries of the law and got served with a lawsuit.
I should get to work, is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're gonna have a problem between you and I.
In July 2021, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes was conducting a First Amendment audit at the Bradley International Airport when State Trooper Lavoy approached him and demanded his ID.
As long as you don't film the x-ray screens, because that's all sensitive.
Okay.
And impede the operation, you're fine.
Yeah. No, I'm just an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
I think you're well within your rights. I think you know all of them.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Trooper Lavoy with the State Police. How are you doing today?
How you doing, Trooper?
Good. I'm here to find out what your business here is at the airport today.
Nothing. Just gathering content for a story. I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, great. Do you have your ID on you?
I'm not going to provide you with my ID, Trooper.
By a state trooper for your ID, you're going to have to provide
this. Connecticut, sir, is not a stop and ID state, and unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion,
I'm about to do that. I'm not here to get a legal advice from you.
Yeah.
I'm asking legally, an order from a state trooper to provide me your ID. You're causing alarm at the airport. Multiple people have come up to us asking what you're doing.
There's a TSA supervisor who just told me I was well within my rights.
Please?
Sir, let's
Put
see
your
it.
hands behind your back, please.
I'm going.
Put your hands behind your back, please.
The state trooper wasted no time in detaining Sean as he failed to provide identification. Well, Sean wasn't legally obliged to provide one as the officer had no reasonable articulable suspicion to demand one. Shortly after, the officer also took his phone and proceeded to handcuff him.
I'm not going to cause any alarm. I don't.
Last answer.
I don't have any. I'm not going to put any. I'm not. I don't even have any ID on me, sir.
That's going to be it. Okay.
I can give you my name and date of birth if you'd like. Do you have your body camera on, sir?
581.
Gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I have not broken any laws.
No one said that you did. You're not under arrest right now. You're being detained.
But why are you detaining?
You're interfering with my investigation.
Sir, you need to have reasonable articulable suspicion.
I'm articulating that to you right now, that you're causing a disturbance at the airport.
No, I'm not. But
yes, you are.
Gathering content. I'm an independent journalist, sir.
You need to stop trying to teach me
Why
legal.
Are you shaking? I'm not going to hurt you.
You need to stop and listen to me. I'm trying to identify you. because you're causing a disturbance at the airport. You refuse to provide me your ID. You're clearly doing this on purpose.
I'm not.
So we're going to go through the books.
I'm gathering content for a story. I told everybody I'm an independent journalist. SEAN.
Yep.
PAUL. One word. Can I get your supervisor here, Lavoie? One. Under threat of arrest, I'm providing you that information.
It's not a threat. It's me telling you what has to happen.
Can I speak to your supervisor, Lavoie?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
It appeared as if the trooper was struggling to control his emotions as his voice was cracking and his hands were shaking. On the other hand, Sean remained steadfast and waited for a supervisor to arrive.
I'm not here to...
No, you can go back and you can do that with your supervisor. I'm here if you, whatever you need me to do that you feel that you're going to arrest me over, I will comply with that.
Mr. Reyes.
Yes.
There was no need for you to be handcuffed. You made it this way. You put yourself in this situation. Absolutely not. Not until my backup arrives.
But why are you shaking? I'm not a threat to you,
I'm not shaking.
Sir. I'm not a threat
You're detained right now. You're my responsibility. If you fall over,
I'm not a threat
you're my responsibility. You're saying that, but I don't know that. I don't know that you're not a threat to anything here at the airport.
Sir, the way the world works, you can't handcuff people because you don't know if they're a threat or not, sir. That's dangerous that you're acting like this, really. Sir, are you a supervisor, sir? I am not. Can I get a supervisor here? My rights are being violated.
We're working on that.
Why are they being violated? Because I'm in cuffs and I haven't broken any laws, sir. Sir, there is, as you know, an unlawful detainment. This is you know what that's going to happen, right?
Sean kept trying to explain his point to the trooper, but he remained unwilling to listen. Minutes passed as Sean stood handcuffed, waiting for a supervisor who was taking ages to arrive.
See, the problem is you think you're above the law, and you think you're above you're above a citizen.
See, now you're projecting your thoughts because I'm in uniform. So
no.
Because I'm in uniform.
I'm assuming because you put me in cuffs.
Yeah, you're detained. That's 100% right. For failure to comply.
An unlawful detainment. De-escalation. If you do a little bit of de-escalation, things might go a little bit better for you and anybody else.
You could have too.
All I did was tell you I want to invoke my right. Is
Absolutely.
this a supervisor?
No.
Come on, man. Can I get a supervisor here? He's gonna explain to you guys to release me immediately. I haven't broken any laws. This is insane. You can't. Just because you have trust issues, that doesn't mean you can put free citizens.
We have trust issues.
You can't put free citizens in handcuffs.
It's the nature of our job.
This is an unlawful detainment. And when the supervisor gets here, he's going to let you guys both know that, and he's going to tell you to release me.
We're going to release you as soon as we're able to do that. I'm not keeping you detained just because I feel like I want to. You understand that, right?
I don't comply with unlawful orders, and that's just my right as a citizen to not comply with it. You might think it's a lawful order, but it's not. It's not. It's not.
After minutes of waiting, the supervisor finally arrived on the scene, and Sean narrated to him what had happened, hoping for a quick resolution.
Sergeant Drummond. Yes. Sergeant Drummond, I would like to be released immediately from this unlawful detainment. I have not broken any laws. Your trooper did not have any reasonable articulable suspicion to identify me or in any way. I talked to supervisor from the TSA, Brett Kavanaugh. He told me that I have every right to film the security checkpoint. This is a public building. I'm an independent journalist. He's violating my First Amendment right of freedom of press. And like I said, I would like to be released from these handcuffs. Okay. And he turned off my phone. I would like to be released from these handcuffs immediately. I have not broken any laws, sir.
Okay. All right, why were you videotaping? Just out of curiosity.
Same thing I told your trooper. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I'm not going to divulge until the story is published. Now I guess the story has changed to an unlawful detainment by your officer. By your trooper, sorry. And like I said, the longer I'm in here, the longer you guys are violating my rights. So I would, as a supervisor, I would advise you to do the right thing here, sir, and have me undetained.
The supervisor listened calmly to Sean and ended up making the correct decision in no time. The supervisor did an excellent job in de-escalating the situation. On the other hand, Trooper Lavoie was furious seeing that Sean was being let go without any warning. It became apparent that the trooper could benefit from a better understanding of the law. Sean didn't end the matter there as he went over to file a complaint against Trooper Lavoie. However, as he tried to do so, he faced resistance from Sergeant Brian Fahey.
How you doing, Sergeant?
You're videotaping me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't want to talk to you then. If you want to videotape me, then if you want to talk to me like a man, we can chat.
But what about you guys wear body cameras here? What's the difference?
I don't have a body camera.
I understand that. Can I get your name, Sergeant?
Yeah, Brian Fahey.
Brian Fahey.
Yeah.
So there's a serious civil rights violation going on here. So as I was explaining to your other trooper, I'm a journalist, independent journalist working on a story.
Okay.
And I was gathering content for that story at the Bradley Airport. TSA became concerned about me filming. A supervisor came over. The first person who was concerned called the supervisor. Supervisor said, you have every right to film. It's not an issue. I know your rights. You know your rights. Continue what you're doing. One of your troopers out of Bradley Airport, trooper.
How can I help you today with pistol permits? Can I help you today with pistol permits?
Why would I don't need help with pistol permits. I need help with a civil rights violation, as I just told you, sir.
But you can contact our internal affairs department. It's online, or there's a phone number.
Sergeant Fahey's demeanor seemed stern from the beginning, and he wasn't in the mood to grant Sean any favors. However, this demeanor was about to get even worse.
You're a supervisor.
I'm a supervisor in charge of special licensing and firearms. So all these people that are in line, in 529 gun dealers in the state of Connecticut, that's what we're dealing with. There's an outlet for you to make your complaint.
There's a civil rights violation.
But there's an outlet for you to make your complaint, and you can make that. We've given you it.
Why are you guys acting like this? I'm trying to make a serious civil rights.
What? I don't know what you. I can't help you with your complaint today. Yep.
Can you get me that address?
Sure. 294 North Colony Road.
294 North Colony Road.
Yep.
Building what again?
I think it's building 11. I'm not sure exactly. You're going to go, when you come into the complex, the forensic laboratory is going to be on your left. You're going to take a right. There's an island. It's the last building on the right.
And that's where they're located.
You have your outlet to make your complaint. We give you plenty of outlets to make your complaint.
Yeah.
And we've offered them all to you. You have the paperwork, right, to make your complaint?
Yeah, they just gave me the complaint.
Okay. Yeah, you can go right ahead. Go right ahead, sir.
But this is part of a thing that I'm going to fill this out, but I want to speak with somebody who can help me.
Okay, well then you can call IA, or you can go there, and if they have time to speak to you, they'll speak to you. But you have your outlet. You can go online and you can get the phone numbers.
Yeah.
You've given. We want to entertain your complaint through the proper channels. You want to make a complaint?
Yeah, which is through internal affairs.
Yep.
It's the proper channels.
Yep.
I will go speak to them personally.
Have a great day.
You too.
Nice talking to you.
The sergeant claimed that he couldn't deal with his problem at the moment as he was extremely busy. However, the sergeant wasn't enjoying Sean filming the area, and in a matter of seconds, he completely lost his calm and did this.
You're all set here?
Excuse me?
Are you all set here?
Well, yeah, there's nothing else obviously you can help me out with at this point.
So you're all set. So you're going to go to IA right now, correct?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I'm going to be going.
Okay.
I'm going to be going.
Okay. So you're going to stand here with your cell phone?
I thought you were busy. I thought you were a busy man.
I am busy.
So you should get to work.
I should get to work? Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're going to have a problem between you and I.
His body camera's on. His body camera's on. Stop. He has his body camera on.
I don't care.
Stop,
I don't care.
Right?
This is private property. Okay?
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to videotape me and have an attitude with me.
I'll get off of it.
I'm going to tell you what right now, dude. I'm not the one. Okay? I gave you the information you needed, and I gave you your outlet. Right? You were giving your outlet. No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face. Is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint. Okay?
Okay. Can I grab my cell phone?
Stay right here.
I'll get it for you.
The sergeant made a huge mistake as he forcibly removed Sean from the premises of the building and even dropped his phone in the process of doing so. Later, Internal Affairs claimed that Trooper Lavoie was acting within the law when he detained Sean, and the department also proceeded to clear Sergeant Fahey of any wrongdoing. However, Sean ended up filing a lawsuit against the city, Trooper Lavoie, and Sergeant Fahey. The lawsuit is still in progress, and there's no update from Sean regarding its progress as of now. Well, these officers were corrupt for sure, but they pale in comparison to what these cops did next.
I'm gonna sit down. Are you on?
On August 25, 2019, the Worcester Police Department responded to a custody dispute where a Bible Baptist church was located. The dispute involved the pastor, Rizzuti Sr.'s daughter, Rachel Rizzuti, who allegedly had not returned her 11-year-old daughter to the girl's father. As the cops arrived on the scene, they were met by a hostile reception by the pastor.
Who are you? Who are you? Why don't you go inside? You have nothing involved.
Oh, that's my daughter. So yeah, I do have a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you know,
you don't have to.
This has nothing to do with you.
How's that? Kyrie, don't tell me. What is your?
You done yelling? You done yelling?
Are you done yelling? Acting like a big shot?
We're all set here. You can go inside.
No, you go on.
You're not going to tell me what to do. You can go inside. You're about to be arrested for disturbing the peace.
Here, tyrant.
Let's get him. Look at him.
The pastor called the officer a tyrant multiple times, and that seemed to rile up the cop, which led to a series of regrettable events that should never have happened.
Oh my God! Heart problems, buddy. You're hurting. Stop moving. I don't give you. Don't touch me. He's a homo. Yeah, he's a sodomite. Get out of my stuff. Hey, get out of this house. Hey, you just punched the woman. She's pregnant. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna sit. Sit down. Are you on? It's okay. I'm okay. Stop, Papa. She's pregnant!
Joe, stop. Just stop.
We need an ambulance. We're in the church.
What's wrong with you people? These guys are tyrants.
Stay on the ground now.
You stop grabbing me. I want a supervisor. I want a supervisor. I want a supervisor. I want a supervisor.
The cops tased and brutally arrested Rizzuti Sr. However, the cops were not done with the arrests, as they also proceeded to apprehend Rizzuti Jr. and his wife, Carissa. The cops' actions reached a troubling point when they put Carissa Rizzuti on the ground, which agitated her family given that she was pregnant at that point.
Let go of me. What's wrong with you? He's a tyrant. You're resisting. You're
for him. You're psycho. You're psycho. Get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
Get on the
You're
ground.
psycho.
Stop moving.
You're hurting me.
Stop it. You stop me. Nothing. Are you thinking of a dog? Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Relax. Let go of me. You're hurting my wrist. Papa Bianca. Yeah. Everybody, get this stuff. All because they're trying to bully one of our church members and steal their child. Oh, will it? That's not how it works. We'll see. Stop touching me!
Stop moving.
You stop touching me!
Temptation.
We're good enough cuts now.
Make sure my wife gets checked out. She's pregnant and this cop tackled her. Supervisor. I want to supervisor. What's this guy's name? No, this is
The cops' actions at this point were nothing short of brutally appalling. The officers then proceeded to take Rizzuti Sr. and his son outside of the church. The pastor was frustrated at this point, and rightly so. The cops even proceeded to arrest and take away pregnant Carissa Rizzuti.
You don't care what I said.
You're under arrest. We're going to search
You get away from me.
Okay?
You get away from me.
No,
This
you're
guy
under
was
arrest.
assaulted.
All right?
I'm your arrest.
Yeah.
Oh, am I?
We have a paramedic to check you out.
You get away from me. You've already assaulted me. Assaulted me, tased me. Laying in the back of my church, this guy. Imagine that.
And you wouldn't calm down. You caused a scene, then you ran out.
Where'd you get, where you got tased?
I have no idea. He got tased right in the middle back here. Side.
Can I just look at it? Is that alright?
Relax. I gotta check you out. Right here. They just need a card for the other guy?
Yeah. I don't even. Do you have his name or anything?
I didn't get the other guy's name, though.
I was literally so caught off guard by everything that happened that I wasn't. I was like, I mean, it was crazy. My mom's the one right there with the glasses on.
Alright, guys, we're good.
Mom,
Thank
they're
you.
gonna tell you you're going to the police station. You gotta bail us out. You got Joey's credit card. I'm getting arrested you.
Next, we have an encounter where an officer oversteps his authority during a brutal traffic stop.
63, show me out on that auto pit.
I said I was.
You alright?
We had a little get together. He's being stubborn about getting checked out, but he said he's alright. I'm alright. So we're just.
You alright?
I told him I want to take
No,
him down.
I ain't alright. I need about $1 million, and then I'll be alright.
Well, you ain't getting that, so.
Yeah.
Well, no shit.
I'm trying to get him. He's always
You
up
go,
on my
you go ahead
street,
and
so
get that.
I want to get you down.
I got that, you know, I can put that in my...
Okay.
Even though it's a complicated shit.
Yeah. Well, so what do you want to do?
65-year-old Michael Skurlock was riding the bicycle and got agitated after being struck by the car. Moreover, the officer did not try to de-escalate the situation and kept making matters challenging for the old guy.
63, he's not injured, no ambulance needed. Can you run Michael Skurlock?
No, I think I'm on the flip that cover over. I don't think you're going at it right. There you go.
Yeah, I got the tools at the house. You know where I live.
You know, you didn't do that on purpose.
No, sir.
63, did you get my last transmission?
Tenderizing the chicken. I'll come by
Stop by the house. You know where I be.
I'm glad that you are somebody I know.
Hey, hold on. Don't go anywhere yet.
What do you mean don't go anywhere yet?
Exactly what the fuck I mean. Don't go anywhere yet.
Hey, what the fuck have I done?
I was.
What?
What happened?
He hit me accidentally.
EMS is not needed.
Looking that way to go, and I was starting to ease out, and the next time I see a flash in front of me, he goes,
I was worrying about fucking flat.
Skurlock wanted to ride away because he thought the matter was over. However, the officer was conducting an investigation and ordered him to stop until he was done.
Now, I ain't worried about flat. Look at that fucking wheel. Wee!
What were you driving?
I got to fix a flat in that son. And it ain't supposed to fix a bicycle tire. It adheres the tube to the tire. And that is leaking down. Boom, bang. Let's get this. I'm with it. Now, where do you go? All right, am I through?
No.
What have I got to do?
You gotta wait here.
What for? Tell me.
Till we finish our investigation.
Investigation? There ain't
Matter of fact, have a seat. Have a seat on the curb.
Matter of fact, I was out there laying.
Have a seat on the curb.
The old man agreed and the matter appeared resolved in a few minutes. However, suddenly, Officer Kingsley had a moment of madness as he did the unthinkable.
You're not listening to me.
Have a seat
That's
on the
what
curb.
you're supposed to do.
Have a seat on the curb.
She hit me. I mean, he hit me, and I thought he saw me.
Hey, have a seat on the curb.
I'm gonna look for my stuff, young man.
All right, turn around.
Come on now, wait a minute.
Hey, relax.
What are you doing?
Hey, you're gonna have a seat. Sit down.
I'll try to have a seat if you'll let go of me. You don't own me.
Put your hands behind your back.
The officer didn't even regard his old age and his helplessness as he banged his head into the police cruiser before throwing him onto the concrete pavement. Skurlock was unconscious, and instead of helping him, the officers kept on with their business and refused to even lend him a hand.
Is he out?
Huh?
Is he out?
It's absolutely disgusting to see police officers treat citizens like this. And to make it worse, the cops were trying to frame the situation as if he was drunk.
You know his name?
Michael Skurlock, I believe.
Is he drunk?
Huh?
Is he drunk?
I don't know. I tried to get him to sit down because it looked like he was gonna walk away. He wouldn't do it, so now I told him, put your hands behind your back and start resisting.
Let me get his information so I can get him out of here. You good holding him? You want some gloves or something?
I mean, I already touched him. I got some gloves.
Ultimately, EMS was called, and Skurlock regained consciousness. He was soon taken to jail, and when he appeared in front of the judge for the first time, he was in terrible condition and needed to be in the hospital.
You got a car, don't you? A car for what? To get me home. No, I don't have a car to get you home in. Come on.
Mr. Skurlock, you had a right to remain silent. You had a right to a lawyer. You had the right to have a lawyer present at any interview at the place you're
What for?
You had the right to terminate any interview at any time. You don't have to make a statement, but I must warn you, any statement you make can or will be used against you. You're charged with public intoxication. I'm going to set a bond of $581. Can you make bond, sir? I take that as a no.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? What do we do?
Oh, he got the laceration on his head.
Okay, payment plan or
yes, payment plan.
Okay.
Oh, how am I here?
He couldn't even stand up on his own, failing to maintain his balance. It was obvious that he needed medical attention.
You got arrested for public intoxication yesterday. I got beat on this today.
Having signed that, fill that out. If it has any information, we'll go from there.
Man, I ain't got no way out of here.
No, you're getting out.
You're getting out. Sign right here for me. Oh, God. Give me your name on it the best you can. Man, I can't see. Huh? I can't see. How do I touch? Here. Right here. Sign your name the best you can. Okay.
Surprisingly, after giving him a little first aid, the officers moved him here instead of taking him to the hospital.
Okay. Just sit right there on the bench for me.
I think this one got, I think this is...
God, mighty.
That got...
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man. Okay, hey, you're going to have to be quiet. I see that. You have to be quiet by that court. Destiny, come on. I can't come on. The judge is out here. No. Sit right there.
The jail staff noticed his deteriorating health and instantly took him to the hospital. It was discovered that Skurlock had a brain bleed and was admitted to an intensive care unit. He spent the next 2 weeks in ICU before he was discharged. However, he remained in the hospital for the next 9 months before he passed away in December 2022. Officer Kinsley was initially cleared of any wrongdoing, but soon he was held accountable and charged with official oppression, a misdemeanor and injury to the elderly, a felony. He could face a sentence of up to 11 years if found guilty. This officer was certainly in the wrong, but you'll be shocked to see the reaction of this female officer when she heard no. On January 16, 2022, Camden County Sheriff's Deputy Christine Newman was on her routine patrol when she noticed a car running a stop sign. She immediately made a traffic stop and went over to confront the driver.
Hello. Hey. Does that roll down? It's dark. Alright. You got your driver's license? Alright. The reason why I pulled you over is you didn't stop at this stop sign. She's non-judgment suspended. But she's the only one in the car, so I can't let her drive off. I mean, I can let her sit right here until I leave.
The woman driving the car was compliant and gave her license to the deputy, who returned to her car and didn't seem to be in a good mood. However, no one knew how she would escalate the situation in the next few minutes.
She's on private property at this point. I can't make her get out of her car. I just can't tell her she can't drive it.
What?
I can't make her really get out of her car, I mean, if I'm not arresting her.
Take your stories, Tick too.
I am. I know what I'm talking about. Let me go deal with her real quick, just a second.
I'll probably pull a case number. But
okay.
Let me out if you need me.
Yep, thank you. Hey, Dawn. Miss Dawn. Hey. Because I want you to. Because I'm going to talk to you.
I can't talk to you right now.
No, I want you to step out.
I'd like to stay in the vehicle if there's a reason why.
Yeah, I want you to step out.
But there's not a reason for me to
because
step out
I
of the
told you
vehicle.
to step out, okay?
Instead of giving her a ticket for this minor offense, the deputy ordered her to step outside her car. The woman resisted as she knew she had not committed any crime to be taken out of the vehicle. Deputy Newman, however, was about to completely lose her mind as she went on to do something shocking.
So let's not, I want you to step out because I need you to step out, okay?
I need to have a reason to
You
step
don't
out.
have to. Where is it stating that you have to have a
back over here,
yeah,
please?
come on. Get out. Get out of the car. 1159 Cameron, I need another unit.
40 you en route.
Get out of the vehicle. I am not, I will break this window.
You need them 1018.
She won't get out of the car. Get out of the car, so I'm going to break that window.
You're not going to break the window.
18 Cameron, I'm mobile. I'll be to her in 30 seconds.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle right now. Oh my God.
Newman still couldn't answer her questions as to why she was being treated like this. She had no reasonable, articulable suspicion to detain her. She kept on trying to get inside the car and was even issuing threats of breaking her window. As the woman once again declined, the deputy took matters into her own hands.
Listen to me. I really don't want to break your window. I really don't. But when I tell you to get out of the vehicle, you are to get out of the vehicle. So get out of the vehicle.
1118 is 23.
Are you kidding me? Get out of the vehicle right now.
Just hit the damn front of the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the... Get out! Right there. Get the out of my fucking car. Right now, get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out.
The corrupt deputy went on a dangerous power trip, and as she was the poor woman, her body cam fell off. However, her dash cam recorded everything, and you'll be stunned to see what she did.
Get the out of my fucking car. Right now, get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out.
Newman her brutally by taking her to the ground and ultimately handcuffing her. However, things were about to go from bad to worse as the corrupt deputy was still enraged.
You're right, sit tight. Okay. She hurt, she want or need medical attention. I'll ask her in a minute. Christy's fine, I got Christy. You go check on her. You okay?
I'm sorry.
It's all right, you're okay, relax.
I just wanted her to step out of the car so I can talk to her about her. We already discussed it.
Even with handcuffs on, Newman struck her in the face multiple times. She went completely berserk, and the other officers had to intervene. It's disgusting how such individuals are allowed to become cops.
I'm so mad. I'm so like, the f did that even come from?
Cameron, go ahead and start me a squad for the suspect.
I'm sorry.
Man, you did everything. I think you did great. You didn't shoot.
I didn't do anything. I'm just not that person. I know sometimes I'm going to have to take someone. I'm just a hands-on person.
I think you did great.
However, soon after this incident, Newman was fired from the sheriff's office, and she faced 6 charges, including 1 count of aggravated, 1 count of simple battery, 1 count of making a false statement, and 3 counts of violating her oath of office. She soon turned herself in, and her bond was set at $10,000. The case will go to trial soon, and we hope this tyrant cop gets the maximum sentence. And here's another officer who loves pulling people over without any reason.
You can't just pull me over because I said F the police. Is there a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current
Do I answer questions?
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
In July 2022, a First Amendment auditor known as Clear Lake Community Watch from his YouTube channel noticed a police officer pulling someone over and casually passed a remark. Surprisingly, the officer immediately concluded his stop and then pulled over the auditor.
F police!
Roll it down?
Why do you pull me over?
I'll tell you that if you roll it down.
Why can't you tell me now?
Because the reason I pulled you over is you were yelling something from your car.
So what?
Huh?
So what? That's why you pull me over, because I'm yelling?
I don't know if you're in need of help or anything.
Oh, I don't need help. Thank you.
Deputy Vega from the Harris County Sheriff's Office should have much thicker skin than this, as he just conducted a traffic stop on a person who was only exercising his constitutional right to speech.
Let me see your driver's license real quick.
I don't need help.
Okay, can I see your driver's license?
What for?
You didn't use the turn signal when you made a turn.
Of course I did.
Let me see your driver's license.
You can hear the sound on the dash cam too.
Let me see your driver's license real quick. You can just crack your window if that's what you want to do.
It's already cracked.
I can't see that.
Well,
This thing.
it doesn't matter. Here. I don't wish to answer questions.
You have to let me know if there's a weapon in the car. Did you not take the class?
I did.
Did they tell you you have to tell them? at the
When you
class?
demand identification, I have to display this. That's what they told me in the class, that's what the law says.
If the officer wants to take the
And
weapon,
actually, if I don't display, there's really not much you can do because there is no penalty attached to that. I have to carry this if I'm carrying this.
are you carrying?
I don't answer questions.
The deputy had no reason to pull him over, as he was now trying to make up a reason to write him a ticket.
Okay, so if you have a weapon in the car, then what?
You got one on your hip. So what?
Do I smell alcohol in your breath?
No, you don't.
How do I know?
Because you can't smell my
I
breath?
can smell something coming
Oh,
out.
really?
Let's see. Let me do some field sobriety.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, where are you coming from?
Huh?
Where are you coming from?
You saw me where I was coming from.
I just saw you driving down.
Are you done with this?
I'm done with that, yeah.
All right, cool.
Where are you coming from?
I don't answer questions. I've already told you. Let me know when I'm free to go.
Deputy Vega's feelings had been hurt, but he tried to make the stop seem lawful. However, the auditor stood up to him, never intimidated by the tyrant.
I want you exiting the vehicle because you have a weapon in the car.
Did I exit the vehicle? Did I exit the vehicle?
Give you a heads up.
Did I exit the vehicle? Hey, can I? You do have a dash cam, right? Very good. You can't just pull me over because I said F police. I hope you realize that. Stupid.
Vega decided to come over again, asking for the auditor's insurance. Despite knowing that the deputy had no legal basis for the stop, the auditor continued to comply with Vega's command.
You have insurance on the vehicle?
Yeah.
Can you show it to me, please? It doesn't come back.
Of course it comes back.
Not on my system, it doesn't. Also, it's not typical behavior for somebody to be yelling out of the vehicle. Have you had anything to drink tonight? Is that your current address? 1622?
Is that a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current
Do
address?
I answer questions?
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
And why would you do that? Did you read my address on the driver license?
It didn't have an address. It didn't have an apartment number on your driver's
Of course it
license.
does.
Let me see. Can you verify?
You've already seen it. I've already complied with that part.
I know, but I'm just saying it didn't have a driver. It didn't have an apartment number.
Of course it does.
On your address, on your driver's license.
Man.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Finally, the power-tripping top returned with a warning for failure to signal 100 feet before the turn. It was evident that he was just trying to make up for the unlawful traffic stop.
Can I say that I've never met anybody quite like you that would yell at an officer doing their job, but
So,
you have a great
let
day.
me
There's no
understand.
warnings, no fines, no penalties.
May I ask you a question?
There's questions on there. There's the address.
Yeah,
There's
no, I
the-
have a
there's
question.
an incident
Can you
number
get your
on the thing right
supervisor
there.
here, please? Is the stop over?
The stop is over. You may leave.
All right.
Please don't exit until I get out. Until I leave.
Well, you said the stop is over, right? Okay, I'm not getting out. I will. Okay, there is no need to draw your weapon, man. Fucking drawing your weapon, you. I didn't get out of the car. You told me that already. Yeah. Did I get out of the car? Go. Yeah, right over there. You can.
Finally, watch as a cop's illegal actions are caught on camera, leading to his immediate humbling by the very people he tried to exploit.
You don't have my permission, you can turn that off right now. I'll have my face in there.
What was that? I can't hear you.
You don't have my signed authorization to have my face in that camera, turn it off.
Can I have your signed authorization? This guy's coming up aggressive, everyone.
Both employees had no clue that Mr. Roberts was standing in a public place and had every right to record what he wished. Sadly, those guys had no clue about the law as they tried to attack the auditor.
Can I help you?
No, can you help us?
Yo, get away from me, buddy.
No, dude. Who are you?
F away from me, dude.
Why are you here?
Back the f.
Why are you here?
I suggest you leave me alone.
You're on private property.
I suggest you do something about that then and get back inside.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah, really. You like going around people like this?
You know
think
what?
that's fun? Don't touch my buddy.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, so
do it. Do it.
What?
Touch it. That's on camera. Back the f.
What are we doing here?
Back the f off, buddy. You touch, you get tased. Get the f back inside.
What's going on here?
Get the f back inside. Do not touch me.
I didn't touch you.
He thought he could easily intimidate Roberts into leaving, but he had no clue that he was carrying a taser for self-defense. Realizing that they could no longer assault him physically, they got away from him, but still kept on issuing threats.
Why did you come up and grab me?
I didn't grab you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, buddy.
Get that thing out of my face.
No, you f***ing come up to me, get in my face, I'll do something, buddy. Get inside.
Call 911.
Get inside.
Call the sheriff's department. Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude, you just come up and grab people? What the f is wrong with
grab
you?
you.
Your homie did.
Don't he my homie. This is private property. You say you're filming.
This is an easement. I'm not on your property. You see that? That belongs to the city.
And why are you here anyway?
So let me ask you a question. Does that give you the right to come up and grab my camera and almost break it?
Here. Hey,
You assaulted me, buddy.
call 911. Call the sheriff's department.
Hey, call your husband.
Fat boy.
Oh man, wow, this guy's great.
Get in, Tubby.
Yeah, he's freaking hopped off on freaking meth. Look at his teeth.
Yeah, look at you, buddy. You come up and grab me for fucking reason. What's your problem? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? I'm out in public recording, and you come up and grab somebody, dude.
Soon, both of them decided to head back in and contact 911. Shortly after, a couple of police officers came over and confronted Roberts.
Hey, how about this? I go up to you and grab your phone right out of your hand and snatch it. What are you gonna do if I do that? You're gonna it out of me, right?
Touch it. Oh, I just moved
He grabbed my. Yeah, buddy, I got your name too. You're gonna get a nice little talking to with the police.
Come on, man.
Oh, nothing. Just getting assaulted out here. That's about it.
Getting assaulted?
Yeah, by one of their workers.
What happened?
I was just out here taking some pictures, and one of the guys came out here saying he didn't want to be filmed, and he ran up to me, started circling me, grabbed my camera, started pushing up on me. So that sounds like an assault to me. And it's all videotaped.
You have it on video?
Oh, it's all recorded. Luckily, he didn't break my camera. Otherwise, I probably couldn't show you guys if you want to see it. Because I do want to press charges on him.
Was there something involving a taser?
Oh, I pulled it out in self-defense.
Okay.
When you come out at me like that and you're about to destroy my stuff and do bodily harm to me, you're damn right I'm gonna pull a taser on someone.
Instead of listening to Roberts and watching the footage of the employee attacking him, the officers didn't seem too interested in helping him. In fact, they were only making him angrier by arguing with him.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a report on him too.
That's fine. We
Yep.
can do that.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to learn.
I just need to give this deputy your information for me, all right? You have an ID or something?
I don't have an ID. Yeah, buddy, you're gonna learn you can't come outside and grab people, man. That ain't right.
Let me address something real quick. We're handling this. While we're handling this, don't yell. You're just
all right.
Calls him to get up.
Is it free speech? Am I allowed to say stuff?
Well, you have a freedom of speech, but there's also something called breach of peace.
Okay, I'd like to see you try that, buddy. Those people put hands on me. I'm the victim. So you want to turn it around on me?
I'm not turning it around.
Please do so.
What I'm telling you is...
You guys are known to be the biggest pieces of shit.
Roberts was trying to tell them that he had committed no crime whatsoever, but the tyrant officers even threatened him with an arrest without even knowing the context of the story. It appears as if the cops just hate auditors.
Let me explain something to you, all right?
Yeah, sure. Explain to me public photography and people coming up and touching me. What did I do wrong?
Are you gonna let me talk?
Go on ahead.
What I was saying is, I don't need you yelling while I'm trying to talk to this man, because that's gonna cause him to yell, cause a scene. You get mad, he's gonna get mad, then it escalates.
Okay.
Just talk to this deputy.
Let me tell you something. I'm allowed to say whatever the hell I want. If I want to say shit to him because he came up and grabbed me, and I want to call him a dummy for doing that, I have every right to.
What? If you yell across this parking lot while you have all these people standing around, that is called breach of peace.
You want to try that, buddy?
I will lock you up for
You
that,
want
okay?
to try that?
Yes, I will.
You want to try that?
All right.
Try it. Try it. Try it. Name and badge number.
Corporal Driggers, 1-8.
Name and badge number.
Driggers, 236.
All right, go do my assault charge.
The supervisor finally decided to go inside the business and talk to the person who had initially called him. Roberts was left alone with the other officer and was now trying to tell him what happened.
You go tell him, go question the guy who assaulted me?
He's gonna conduct his investigation. It's not my job to supervise.
So you can't tell him the information I just gave you? What, the description of the individual?
Okay. Do you see him up there?
No, he's not. He's inside hiding. He hasn't left either. I've gotten every license plate, every car that's come in and out of here. I made sure of that.
What was he wearing?
Yeah, blue shirt. Short, dark hair, fat. Probably the only short, fat one in there.
Coming up here, harassing employees and pulling a taser on someone.
Oh, cool. Did they mention that they came out when I was just taking pictures of their property and they came up and grabbed me? Did they tell you that? Did they tell you they circled me and surrounded me? They mentioned that in the 911 call? Oh, they didn't mention the part before though, right? The part where they assaulted me, they forgot, they left that out.
We got a call about a suspicious person being on the property.
The other deputy, who had appeared much friendlier earlier, started to turn against him and also sided with his supervisor.
Am I on the property?
I'm assuming you were if you were over there.
Oh, you're assuming I was.
Were you over there? You said you were filming that car.
You know what? I'm not going to answer any more questions.
Walking around the vehicles, filming the cars, so that means you was on the property.
I'm not going to answer any more questions. That's how stupid you are. That's how stupid you are.
Keep on, buddy.
Yeah, fucking moron. This is called a career killer right here, this camera. Yeah.
That's all you got to do, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. And you got to violate rights and not uphold your oath.
You're right. You can film all day.
Well, you just said I was on their property.
You said you was on their property.
I never did once.
You said you was walking around the car, filming the cars.
I said I was filming every license plate in every car going in and out. Did I say I was inside their property?
If we're gonna do this report, you need to explain to me in detail how it got to the point.
Do you see where I'm standing? Do you see where I'm standing right now? Hey, I'm over here.
Standing by the mailbox.
I'm
Technically, this is still their property.
You're so
Until
dumb.
you in the road.
I dare you, man. I dare you.
Dare me to what?
Trespass me. If you think this is their property, trespass me.
You need to explain to me what happened to the point to where you say you got assaulted.
How about I talk to this guy? Is this your supervisor? You're not doing shit, man. You're just an idiot.
Walk over there and talk to him.
Moments later, another deputy arrived on the scene. It was becoming concerning that so many officers had been called for a minor issue. Seeing him, Roberts went over to plead his case to him, hoping he might end up siding with the truth.
Deputy posting 229.
All right, I just got assaulted, and this guy really doesn't care. He's not really.
He's just talking shit, running his mouth. That's all he's doing.
I'm just talking shit. You hear this, guys?
He said he got assaulted, but he is yet to tell me how.
I've told you.
Circled by this guy.
I've told him multiple times. This guy is terrible. If you're a supervisor, reprimand him.
I'm not
He'll.
a supervisor.
All right, can you help me and do your job? And
Supervisor's over there. He done cussed him out. Yeah.
Oh, why did I cuss him out? Because he said he was going to arrest me after I got assaulted.
He said he was going to arrest you for breach of peace if you didn't shut your mouth all across the parking lot.
How about you shut your mouth? How about you do that, buddy? Just shut your mouth. Because you're useless.
Do anything you say.
You're useless, bro.
Okay.
You're a useless public servant.
Right.
That's all you are. And then he went boom and grabbed my camera and twisted as hard as he could. He almost broke the lens off. So I'm just curious, if he's allowed to do that, can I do that to anyone? Like if I see a girl in public and she has a purse on and I'm like, give me that purse, let me see it for a second. I can just grab it. Okay, so that's illegal.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
However, the supervisor returned to the building and completely ignored the situation instead of delivering justice.
All right, Mr. Roberts. I spoke with the two gentlemen that came out and dealt with you. All right. All their information is going to be entered into the report as well as your statement that you gave this deputy. All right.
All right.
I made them aware that yes, you can view video from a public area, which the roadway is public. But if you cross over into the
I've checked the property lines. I don't need directives.
Okay. Well, I still got to tell you, okay?
You don't have to tell me.
Instead of watching the footage and arresting the employee for harassing him, the cops were now giving him a law lecture. That's when he decided to joke with the officers, as he knew that justice was too far-fetched.
Well, you know what?
If you go onto their property, you will be arrested for trespass.
If you masturbate, wash your hands afterwards. Just wash your hands.
That has nothing to do with.
I just don't want all over your hands. So make sure if you ever masturbate to wash your hands afterwards, okay?
You go on the property, you're gonna go to jail.
If you smoke, that's not good, man. Please don't smoke crack. Please don't do hair. Please don't. Oh, there'll be a big protest here, buddy. I'm gonna have big signs that say and I'd like to see you come try to do something then. We're gonna have a nice little protest out here. Peaceful protest.
Case number is 226 626. Channel 72822.
I bet you're upset I didn't have any warrants. Hey, remember, wash your hands, man. Just wash your hands.
After this, the deputies left the area while Roberts continued filming. That's when Sergeant Morrison arrived and, without knowing anything, escalated the situation by doing something shocking.
How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir?
Not too good.
Wow, what's going on today, buddy?
I had some dude inside. Oh, you're getting really close, man.
Oh, yeah, I like to get close. I like to talk to people.
Can you stop?
No, sir.
So
I want to talk to you. What's going on, my friend?
Stop fucking getting so close to me, dude.
What's going on, man?
Dude, stop approaching me.
Sir, I'm allowed to.
Off, dude. Okay. Give me some space, dude.
Go ahead and turn.
Give me some space, dude.
Behind your back.
No, give me some. Ow!
Morrison threw his camera onto the ground before holding him and handcuffing him. The poor auditor kept on shouting, but none of the cops came over to help him as the tyrant sergeant continued with his power trip.
For you?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, very nice, dude. Very nice. Enjoy the lawsuit. Enjoy paying for my camera too.
Absolutely.
Enjoy paying for my camera.
Now, you getting resisting arrest?
Resisting, I'm not moving.
Nope. When I went to put my hands on you, you pulled away from me.
Yeah, because you have no right to arrest me.
Sir, you're under arrest. You have the right, the attorney have him or
approaching me.
Sir, you have the right, the attorney have him or present before any questions asked. You decide any time to exercise these rights and not make any more statement.
Do you understand these rights?
I don't answer any more questions without a lawyer present.
Absolutely. All right, go ahead and stand them up. So here's the thing, you pulled it out and you was threatening him.
He attacked me. It's on camera.
All right. Well, we're gonna log all this in too.
Good, do it.
However, Morrison did something worse when he deleted all the incident footage. Eventually, Roberts was released and he recovered all the deleted footage. Soon, an internal investigation was launched into this matter, and Sergeant Morrison was ultimately fired from the department. Well, this officer certainly had a power trip, but the actions of this next cop were even more disturbing. In May 2019, veteran Charles Donner was traveling with his wife Brittany in their car just behind a police cruiser. Suddenly, the police officer took a U-turn mid-road to pursue a car he had seen breaking a traffic law. Mr. Donner honked at the officer, which enraged him. He went on to follow the couple's car and eventually rammed his police cruiser into their car before pulling them into a field.
Pull into the parking lot. Pull into the parking lot. 60 Hot Springs. Go ahead and send one of the normal units over here to the shoe factory. I had a car slam on the brakes in front of me.
Mr. Donner had no clue why he was being pulled over and kept questioning the officer. On the other hand, Officer Ryan Wingo refused to talk to him and just demanded his documents.
2429. License, registration, insurance, sir.
Yeah, sure. And why are you pulling me over?
Because you're following me too closely and nearly ran into me.
No, I did not. You slammed on your brakes. You had no brake. You had no turn signal or nothing.
I had to turn around on the car without speeding. I'm doing my job out here, sir. Give me your license.
You hit me. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll see you in court, dude. Take it on. Look at my car.
Hey, take a seat in the car for right now. We're on a traffic stop right now. Okay?
You hit my car.
Officer Wingo was having a hard time controlling his anger as he proceeded to do the unthinkable.
We're on a traffic stop right now.
Out here.
I want to see the damage done to my vehicle.
Give me a minute. We're on a traffic stop right now. Once I get done with my traffic stop, we're following too closely.
I was not following too close. Clearly you were. You hit me.
You stopped in the middle of a roadway, sir.
No,
I didn't stop. I got over and I was in the lane.
You
trying to speed back up. No, I was trying to speed back up.
Okay,
you
sir.
Slammed on your gas.
Okay.
And you hit us.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I told you why I stopped you because you were following me too closely.
But I wasn't. But
okay.
We'll see in court.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you, ma'am?
I sure do.
You don't need her ID.
Yes, I do actually for the accident report that you so want, sir.
Yes.
I do want it.
Okay.
You f***ing hit me.
There's no damage between our vehicles, though.
I don't give a f***, bro. You f***ing hit me.
Disorderly conduct, sir.
Ooh.
Come on. Take a seat until you can calm down.
Okay.
The corrupt cop had no regard for the old veteran who had not broken any law. He proceeded to arrest him and then went over to talk to his wife, Brittany, who was crying hysterically after seeing this tyranny.
Why are you doing this?
Ma'am, there was no need for cussing me out. Until he can calm down and act like an adult, he's going to sit in the back of the car.
Let me explain to you. My husband has severe PTSD. Severe. He's a 100% disabled veteran. And he is fucking. That's why I'm here.
You gonna talk to me? You gonna let me talk, or you just want to interrupt me the entire time, ma'am?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Until he can calm down and act like a human being and stop cussing me out for no reason. So I'm trying to explain to him what happened. But he doesn't want to let me talk, okay? So do you want to let me talk or not?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Now. You gonna calm down or you gonna continue cussing me out?
I just want your badge and number and your name.
I'm asking you a simple question. So are you gonna calm
Sure,
down?
I just want your badge and number and your name. That's all I want.
Okay, well, I'm trying to ask you
and I said, sure, officer.
Okay, well, you going to continue cussing me out or not? Because that was that, and you're going to say sure, then I'm not going to have you sit out here and cuss me for no reason. There's no fit to, you're not incriminating yourself, sir.
Mr. Donner refused to talk to the officer as he knew he was on the wrong side. The officer once again went over to talk to Brittany about the events earlier as he was trying to prove himself innocent.
I'm just trying to ask you.
And I already said sure. I just want your badge number. I just want your badge number and your name.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Okay.
Because this is going to end horribly.
I just want him, I'm trying to get him to calm down. But he doesn't want to, he wants to continue yelling at me for no reason, okay?
Chevy West, down the bank, go ahead.
I said he has severe PTSD.
I don't know if he has malicious intent. He's over here yelling and cussing me. Now I'm just trying to get his information and he wants to start yelling, stop in the middle of the road for no reason.
I understand, but he was freaking out because you hit our car. That's why he was upset, was because you hit us.
You might wonder if the officer had crossed every limit, but he was about to get even worse as he lied to another officer about the entire arrest.
I was back, so he started cussing me out and I'm trying to have him calm down back.
Okay, but everything's good to go?
Yeah. He just wants to yell and cuss me for no reason, so I got him out and put him in the back in the car.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was coming this way. I saw him riding my butt. I didn't really care. Car tops hill going 60. I'm on overtime. Just turned around. Right. When I went to turn around, he slammed. Yeah. I had to turn around. I don't slam my brakes or anything. I hit my brakes, turn around. I knew he was riding my butt. So just turned around. Yeah. Turned around, and when I turned around, he starts laying on his horn. So I was like, okay. So you want to lay on your horn, I'll just pull you over before I get closer. So when I turned back around to come behind him, he moves straight over from the inside lane to the outside lane, moves straight over and just slams on the brakes. And I'm just trying to get behind him, and he slams on his brake. And I didn't even have my lights on at that point, but he just stops in the middle of the road.
Wingo's blatant lies were caught on the dash cam, and he could do nothing to save himself. Shortly after, he proceeded to let the couple go with a citation.
Look, Dave. You see these cars, you see the flags, you see the markings. Our U-turns are legal when we're going out the driveway. It doesn't make any difference. Okay. And what you did, slamming on your brakes. I didn't slam on my brakes. That's his word. That's not my wife. That's fine. I didn't slam on my brakes, so. Here's
I mean, it's always been pre-recorded. It's like 1 minute.
It don't matter. It don't have to go down.
Yeah.
Are you one of these type people that you're going to provoke the police? No, I'm not trying to. This sounds like it, no.
These moments remind us that even those with badges are not above the law. When citizens come together, they can hold even the most corrupt officers accountable. Their downfall serves as a reminder that no matter how careful they think they are, the truth will always come to light. If you're inspired by these displays of courage, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that celebrates justice.